Yo, that podcast people, listen, one and only legend of winning, aka Low. We hear another episode of Peer-to-Peer Podcast. On my left, I have my co-host, Agent Zero. Say what up.
Hello to the people.
He forgot a podcast. Behind the producer desk, we have producer John. Say what up.
aka Dirty Nasty Face.
Bringing that back. That's actually one of your best characters you've ever made, by the way. Dirty Nasty Face.
Yeah. Tell me to bring him back.
Yeah, you got to for something.
I didn't fully understand him. He was more of a, he just came to be.
Yeah. Was that off the top?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yep. Yeah, fix your face, Low.
Also, yo, do you? I actually. And also, on the left of me, we have a special guest, Rusty Buckets. Man, what's up? What's up?
Not much.
Good. Shout out to all my audio listeners out there, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Continue to rate us a 5-star. YouTube people, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, in the description, we got some uncut, uncensored shit, man. Go check it out. Also,
Pause right there. What do you think he means by that?
That sounds like you got some like titties coming out.
That's what I said. So just to be clear,
but they don't. It might be that.
No, it's not.
They don't know. They don't know.
No, not with you.
They don't know. I didn't. Why are you thinking that it's me,
I'm not
John?
Say it.
John, why do you think that it's me?
I don't associate.
John, why do you think that it's me?
Yeah, it just doesn't happen.
When I think of Low, I don't think about bad bitches and titties. I think about NBA takes and wide mouth laughter.
But we had a stripper on here, so they don't know what it is. They don't know what's over there, bro. We had a stripper.
Definitely not a stripper. So
definitely not. We have strippers. They sit down with their hands in their lap and don't dance.
We had a whole poll in here with a thumbnail.
Yeah, well, that's a good question.
Yeah, Low.
And also, when you get done getting the uncensored stuff in that description, make sure you click the link in the description. Make sure you click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can join.
Noti gang.
Hey!
Thank God, man. I needed someone to get it right. And that was quick, too. Mm-hmm. Next time, a little bit more enthusiasm, or you might have to go one-on-one versus Low in the dark.
It was so sad, it felt wrong.
Yeah.
I can't fake enthusiasm, so... That's just what
so you
get.
So that's a good thing. That means your girl knows that you've never faked a nut before.
How do you fake a nut?
Oh, you could definitely fake a nut, brother.
You faked a nut before?
Nah.
You just run in the other room?
If I ever get caught, it'd be pure shame. I can't. I just be like, yo, stop. That's like, if I can't, I'm like, yo, stop.
Yeah, I'm assuming you just run in the other room.
You just run in the other room and like, I threw it in the trash. Don't worry about it.
I'm assuming you fake.
How do you fake it actually? Nah. Unless you have a condom.
Yeah, we're assuming you had a condom. Okay. There's no way you can't. There's no way without a condom. Some got to be felt.
But why is she gonna check? That's weird.
No,
she checked the condom.
No, checking is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Checking is crazy.
It'd be an ego thing.
That's crazy.
Let me see it
to
make you come.
Let me make sure it's in there. Squeeze it out.
There are a lot of guys like that, so I don't know.
Nah, yeah, she can't make you come. Actually, that's more embarrassing.
There are a lot of guys who are like, if she doesn't come, I have failed, which is fair enough.
People think like that?
I do.
I just do my best, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What's wrong with
I do my best. And if I lose that game, you know what I'm saying? I do my post game interview. I gather the intel, and I'm out to the next game.
Like if she doesn't nut, that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, it is a me problem, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? You gather feedback, and you just.
No, he's saying that's the girl's problem.
Oh, it's not the girl's problem.
That's what I thought.
Unless she's just not telling me what pleases her.
Yeah,
like she has to give you a cue. She likes certain things. You can't just guess and get them all right.
If you don't communicate that, and then you're mad that you didn't nut, like you could have told me what to do.
Facts.
It's not complicated if you have a checklist.
Okay, you got a checklist?
Buckets?
Last time I was on this podcast, I had zero sexual experience. It's been 2 years, so.
So you
Rusty.
Okay, Rusty Bucket.
So let's really put on
found the light.
Last
that
time,
pink meat.
Last time,
meat.
What?
That
What are you saying?
You get too descriptive, bro.
Yeah, you're getting way too descriptive.
He's turning red. You can't fake excitement. I can see it now. He's excited.
Oh, okay. All right.
Excited.
Yo, last time you was in Atlanta, I also did your podcast, and on your podcast, you explained to me how at that time in your life,
Christ, this is coming up.
No, at that time in your life, you were beating your meat 3 times a day.
No. Don't inflate the stats. It was 2.
Oh, God forbid. I did that. My
2 is way more reasonable. I'm not gonna lie.
2 is
a day.
I've done 2 a day, not consistently, but before. I've never done 3 in a day.
No, he's saying 2 in a day consistently.
Probably from like 12 to like
for years.
20.
Oh.
Look, no cap though. I stopped because you bullied me.
Good.
Wait.
Good.
Hold on.
That's 8 years, John.
8 years.
You said you no. You used a very particular word.
Mm-hmm.
You said he did what to you? You say it's over to me.
He bullied me.
I'm not this round fellow over here.
Oh my god.
Not this guy. Not this big nice.
You know what that means?
He's
Out of
just saying he
curiosity?
bullied
I was actually just about to count that out.
It is over 14,000 nuts in 8 years.
14,000.
14,000 nuts in
That's
8
rounding
years.
down too. It says
Hall of Fame
14,600.
beater.
You said 14,600?
Yeah,
So it's
14,600.
closer to 15.
Yeah.
Good.
So you probably cracked 15.
Oh, absolutely.
Because he's probably had a couple
I
days.
didn't know
where
what
he
you
was
for.
like,
You dedicated
Probably
to it
had
though.
some-
No cap.
I'll be real though. I had nothing better to do.
Type
So-
shit. I mean, from 12 to 20,
Did
you
you
in school.
alternate hands? Switch it up.
No.
Oh, you never learned how to do left hand?
No.
I feel like by 10,000, you might as well
yeah,
switch.
you might as well try something new at that point.
Stand up, sit down.
Has my left hand drifted in that direction once or twice for sure, but it's not like a
Oh, type
confident
shit.
thing.
I've tried it one time with my
I
left hand.
can make a left-handed layup, but
It's just
I'm
not
not
as good.
right-handed.
Facts. What's the
Wait,
craziest
what?
place out of those 15,000 times? What's the craziest place you ever jerked off?
It's pretty much always my bedroom, but I did do it at a gym once
Type shit.
because I saw some crazy shit on Twitter, and I was
Yeah.
like, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
And just-
What in the world are we talking about right now?
And you know, that's very understandable, man.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Legendary career.
You ever see a picture and you're like, not right now?
No, I just saw some huge titties on my timeline. I was like, okay.
And it's
I
like,
gotta-
bro, fuck. That's not what I need right
I'm
now.
not waiting until I drive home.
Yeah, fuck it.
That's
Just
a good
knock this shit out.
characteristic trait. You're a man of action. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to go, you go.
Yeah, very. What's the word? Women love this shit.
What a fantastic spin on that. You should work in PR.
Yeah, no cap. That's called being spontaneous, bro. You was spontaneously
Nah,
jerking
being
your shit.
spontaneous with yourself is crazy. Nah, that's crazy.
Mid rep, bench press, big titties.
Some girl asked you on the date how you're spontaneous.
I jerked off in the gym before, so.
Man, I was on my third set.
Wait, it was a photo, right?
Areolas.
Or you
No,
saw
it
like
was a video. They were like flopping
okay.
around and shit.
type shit.
Ooh.
And
One set or two sets?
No, I was playing basketball. And I was. I
Oh, no, I'm
paused.
saying how many sets of titties were there? Just one big set or like
Yeah.
multiples?
Yeah.
you went from playing basketball to
I was sitting on the bench catching my breath after shooting around for a while, and I went on Twitter, and one thing led to another.
and you're like, damn.
Like, this is not a thing I do routinely.
Yeah,
Do
just
not
had, like,
judge
one-
me.
Of course.
It's not.
Of course. Well, this is a thing that I've never done, so I just want to
Look,
understand.
I
like,
can't even pee in a urinal next to another man, so it's not like this is some shit that I do.
okay, all right.
How did you like?
that's pu-
How did you like manage sound? Like I know, like I know you.
I had headphones and I was at the gym.
No, I feel you, but like your sound though.
Oh man, I'm quiet.
You moan when you jack off?
You
No, but
moaning?
like when you.
You moan loud when
Especially
you
in
jack
public. Why would you?
Oh, I remember.
No, you gotta like be extra quiet
I
because when you
remember.
jerk your shit, this shit makes sound, right?
I
There's no-
remember because I turned on the shower.
Was it the shower?
Yo, nigga, no.
Oh, the shower makes more sense. It would have been worse in the stall, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shower's not that bad.
Bust on the floor?
Where did you? Yeah,
Probably went down the drain. I don't
type
fucking
shit. You
remember.
probably don't remember the details.
Why are we acting as if like this is just a normal thing that niggas do?
No, because one time I really wanted to do it in the classroom. I never did it. I didn't have
I
the
feel
balls
like
to do
most
Oh,
it.
did I tell you what he did?
What do you do?
You said as a teenager he used to beat his meat on all fours.
He said that earlier. He said that earlier.
You
no,
dog.
no, wait.
He used to beat it on all fours
He said
from the
that
back.
earlier and nobody heard him, and so he's reusing the joke right now. I heard him when he
No,
said
no,
it.
he beat it from the
said-
back. He put his arm like
He said-
a
he
back
said
from the
that
back.
he said
used
that
to beat
earlier.
it from the back.
Nah, that's
Shoot it out.
You'd have to have some crazy wingspan to do that.
That's when he was.
Yo, what
A
if
little bit
basketball
smaller.
players was doing that?
Okay.
we need a new
Nah,
topic.
he's out of pocket. He's out of pocket.
Those are the only people.
I mean, Mikal Bridges. Like you see that wingspan.
Okay, all right. we gotta
Should
go
I
on.
not
We
name names?
I'm not gonna lie. I saw a video of a woman on a woman on YouTube, and she's mad flexible. She makes flexibility videos, stretching and shit. And it
It gets
crossed
a
my
great
mind.
CPM, I'm sure.
Yeah, I bet. It crossed my mind. I thought like, can she lick her own vagina?
What?
Probably can.
Because I don't know how to explain to you how flexible she was, but it felt as though she had no bones in her body.
Well,
bro.
I'll tell you that's a thing that some women can do because
You can do that?
seen it. So not
seen
in
it
person.
where?
not in
But on
person.
video?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't met anyone that crazy.
Nigga, what
It crossed my
categories
mind.
do you be looking up? Because that's a crazy category.
Look, if
Self-pleasure?
you beat your meat 15,000 times, you find yourselves in some weird places.
Okay, now what's the weirdest place?
Okay, we're not answering that question.
It's crazy. Nah, the weirdest place I got to was the public ones. They were just fucking in cars.
Those
But
are
when
all
I tell
fucking
you-
staged.
No. There was one that was authentic, bro. They was like in somewhere in South America, and they were doing it in a car, and there was no tints on the windows, and they were right outside a shop, and they ordered food. So mid fuck, they had to stop to get the food they ordered, and then continue. It was authentic. Trust me.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the craziest shit I've
That's
seen.
far from the craziest, but whatever.
Oh,
Okay. All
oh,
right.
you mean some shit, huh?
Anyways,
Do you think that when Low finished beating his meat, does he start wheezing?
Probably during it.
Why are you thinking about that?
He
though?
sounds
Why-
like Weezer from Toy
Yeah, he
Story.
starts wheezing.
Are you out of breath
Got
after?
a breath?
No, it don't take me that long. I know how to nut, nigga. I know what's gonna get me going.
What,
Yeah,
a flex.
Yeah, I know that. Let's be clear. I know how to get it on. It ain't gonna take me that
Why
long
did
to
you
where
say it? That is obvious.
He just got his legacy questioned.
Yeah, let's be clear. I know how to get it off. It ain't gonna take me that long to. I mean, I'm gonna get to
Tell
the
him how
line.
you gripping the mic. You grip that shit hard as fuck.
What?
That's actually a
That's how you-
problem.
You see how he's gripping it? You see
That's
how
actually a problem.
Holding it light.
What do you mean it's a
Dean's
problem?
not gripping it that hard.
If you do it too hard for too long, that it creates a sensitivity issue.
For real?
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't know that.
Okay. Let's pause for a second. Because we're getting too deep. Okay.
This pod's not going to be
So-
monetized.
So what happened since then? You saying you haven't done it, you don't do it anymore. So what happened since then?
Well, I just slowed down my rate because of the bullying. But then also I am from him.
Low, to be exact.
If you
audio
watch,
listeners.
if you watch the podcast, you know it was a 2.5 hour podcast, and at least an hour of it was just him cracking jokes at my expense.
he got on me for bullying him.
No, bro. He was in an Airbnb with 2 other men and still doing it.
That don't mean you bully him, Low. Everybody
Yes,
has
it was in different
everybody
rooms.
does
There was
something that makes
another
him happy.
room.
Okay, then what the hell?
That's okay. You gonna bully him because of
Bro,
that?
if you're in a separate room from somebody, you can't jerk off.
Bro, if you're in a hotel room, you gonna jerk off in a hotel room?
There's a
Is
wall
somebody in the
way.
room with me?
You're a terrible
Yeah, like
person.
you and Waleed are in a hotel room. It's a 2 bed.
big.
It's
Someone was in the room with you?
No, it's a 2 bedroom, and you go into
You're
the bathroom
too
and go
wide,
jerk off. You gonna
too
do that?
colossal to be this mean.
Stop, bro. Are you gonna go into the bathroom and go jerk off?
Nah.
He was going in the bathroom to go jerk off.
Yeah, but that's not that crazy.
what-
You
what-
feel like
sucks.
he's jerking off in the living room with everybody there. He went to the privacy.
Whoa!
What sucks-
Did you jerk off in the living room?
No.
No.
What sucks is even if I wanted to bully him back, I couldn't do any worse than Twitter does. So
Yeah, Twitter's getting crazy right now.
No, they on his ass.
Twitter getting
Yo, look at
worse.
his replies. He gets his ass cooked daily.
Twitter's getting crazy.
Bubble bass.
Well, that's because of him.
You did that?
Yeah, he did the bubble
Yeah.
bass.
Oh, you seen the bowl bass?
That's some evil shit.
No, it's under every single time I tweet
Everybody's
something.
seen that. That shit's if you go to his
Yeah, you're not on, you should be on Twitter
so-
more.
It's international.
John is so happy
Wait,
right now.
wait, yo, John's getting-
Watch out, Lo.
No, I'm
talking
about
to
to
Rusty.
I'm about to
It's
explain-
international. It's all over the world. And it's
I don't know if I've seen a tweet of his that photo
That
was
doesn't
not
have
in the
it.
replies.
It's gotten so
Not
bad.
only not in the replies, but has like 80 likes at least.
Yes.
started a movement.
Yo, it's gotten so
movement.
bad that they Photoshop bubble bath with a beard and a fade.
No,
and
that's
glasses.
the
I've
photo
seen
I'm
that.
talking about. That's the one I'm talking
Oh,
about.
that's the only one. No,
yeah.
originally it was just bubble bath. Then it became bubble bath with glasses and a fade and a what. Like that is just it's starting to evolve more and more.
Yeah.
And then if people question it, they'll be like, "Yo, why y'all call him that?" Then they'll post a picture when I was sitting in a podcast.
Oh, wow. I just started a movement.
Anyways.
It popped on TikTok too, by the way.
I think Caleb posted a picture of Sniper Jones in elementary school, and he said it was your son. You know, Sniper Jones used to be fat.
I fully disagree with the notion that's like, hey, if you're like out of shape, you can't judge athletes in any capacity. That said, it's kind of funny.
No, it's crazy. No, it's fine. I really don't care as much as people probably think I
to
care.
answer your question, so the first thing was you bullying me, and the second thing was I met someone, and I'm into some kinky shit. Where
I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some of your tweets, bro. I know.
she's in control of whether or not I do that. It's up to her.
What are we, Rusty? What are we talking
That's
about?
not too far from you wanting to get
Rusty.
dominated.
No,
you get dominated.
I do get dominated.
No, but he admits it though. Low like is a secret. He keep this shit in the.
How do you know? How do you know I like to get nominated?
Because you mentioned it once.
Okay, so nigga, how is it secret?
You like his
if
nipples
I
tampered
said
with.
it?
Like his
Let
nipples
me be clear.
To be clear, I don't just because I like it. It does not mean I want my nipples tipped. And
Yeah, you get them licked, twist, and flicked.
No, yeah, no.
Sometimes you put like
Yeah,
what's it called? What those things? The clothes
The
pins?
tweezers.
John is getting a little
Nipple-
too.
Nipple clamps.
Yeah, the
John is getting a little too brazen with some of this description.
Yeah, I mean, if you
What's the feeling of being dominated?
honestly, one of the main reasons I like it is I'm lazy. So
Tight shit.
if you're the dominant one, you're making the decisions. I'm just along for the ride.
Tight shit.
Yeah.
Has like the person dominating you ever made a decision that like made you nervous?
I had a knife held to my throat once.
Okay.
Bro, what the fuck is going on?
Like a real knife, like a CS:GO knife.
Yeah, first she put a nail, she had long nails, and she just put it in my neck and pretended that's what it was because I was blindfolded.
Oh, do you like pain?
You were blindfolded?
A little bit.
Okay, all right.
You were
I was
blindfolded?
blindfolded. She put the nails to my neck. I clearly shouldn't be talking about this shit. and I was like already freaking out, but then she put the blade. I was like, wait, that's really cold. That's actually a knife.
Did she freeze it ahead of time? This is fascinating.
No, it's just
Okay, cool.
I didn't care for it, but
I'm just glad he's open about it because this is the stuff
like
you're in the closet
I
about.
don't put
Like
a
a
knife to
real
my neck.
blade or like a sex blade?
It was a real blade. I held the exact
Like
knife
a
before.
butcher knife or a kitchen
It
knife
was
or
like a flip knife. It was like a pocket knife.
that's actually worse.
Oh man.
Either way, if you follow me on Twitter, you know you're not surprised by any of this.
Interesting. So, is it hard to find someone who wants to dominate men?
Yeah, well, women are more likely to be submissive, but I also feel like that's just a societal thing. Like we've established men are the dominant one and women are the submissive one. So on average, that's how it is.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily the natural way
This
things should be.
podcast is
that's just not
going
your
in a
experience.
direction.
Oh, interesting. How did you find out you like stuff like that? Just like a woman choke you one
Like
day?
I said, 1,500 times.
Oh, you just figured shit out. Oh,
Well-
you ever choke yourself?
No.
Okay, okay.
But it's just something you watch.
I have been choked, but I have not choked
Yeah,
myself.
not yourself.
But it's something you watched and you was like, oh, I got turned on by watching that.
Yeah, I've noticed the JOI videos where they're
Yes.
where they're like talking to you. They like
What does that?
tell- where they,
What does that mean? Jail.
jerk off instruction. When they tell you what to do.
That's what it was.
I tried this shit in VR like 3 weeks ago.
But I enjoy I was like, damn, I really enjoy it when they tell me what to do. Like there's some shit called red light, green light.
What?
Oh, I never went that deep. Talk to me about that.
There's red light,
sex
green
game?
light, where it's just like if you're jerking off, they go green light, you can go. Red light, you gotta stop. And
Oh,
sometimes
it's interactive.
it's like a choose your own adventure.
Type shit.
Sometimes they're like, oh, I can tell he's getting close. Red light.
Oh, that's is that
hilarious.
edging?
Yeah,
Edging.
yeah, but eventually you get to
So,
do it.
like,
And
say
then by the end, if they're trying to be like, no, you can't. Fuck that. You're not the boss of me.
Facts, unless they are.
Take your power back.
Take your power back,
Take your
King.
power back.
Man, that's pretty
I'm
cool.
gonna bust this nut. You know, tell me what to do. Can't hold this back. It's coming.
Are women that or anyone you've talked to that's like dominant, like sexually, are they dominant like outside, like IRL too? Or
No.
is there like differences in
No,
between?
and I'm actually pretty dominant outside of that. Like I'm usually if I'm in a group, I'm usually the one telling people what to do.
Type shit. But when you're the opposite.
Yeah, it's like how like businessmen are like into BDSM and shit.
Oh, had no clue about
I
that.
didn't know that.
That's a stereotype.
really?
That's a
Oh,
stereotype.
so you saying, okay.
Yeah.
BDMSM?
BDSM. It's like getting tied up and shit. Like dominatrixes.
Or like CEOs do that?
Yeah.
After a long day.
Like it's a
running
common
multi-billion-dollar
common
company?
trope that like CEOs they have so much power that they're like dominating people all day and then they go home
Oh,
and
so
like
after
tie me
work,
up and
you get-
slap my ass.
Tie me up with leather strings 6 feet above the ground with a
Yeah.
rubber ball in my mouth. But
He gets it.
Man, that was very detailed.
You
You've watched some videos.
Bro, the way you detail shit, you kind of swore you did this shit, nigga.
I'm not a CEO. No, I dominate.
That's me.
I don't have enough money to.
Yeah, I'm a producer.
way.
I can't, so I'm dominant at home.
Yeah, but you can be the one dominating though. But who cares? Whatever.
Because I'm not about to outline this nigga's sex slave.
Okay, cool.
Wait, was that the girl that you were? Was that
Yes,
thing?
that's
I thought
a
hanging
whole
low from the
story.
ceiling, the roof gonna come down.
That's a whole story.
Yeah, house insurance.
Whoa, what's the whole story? Because I thought that was just a troll.
I did too at first. So when I got high for the first time in Chicago, I tweeted some very horny shit, as I'm one to do. I tweeted out, need a woman with a dog collar. Twitter thread, follow up, dog collars for me, not her. And then follow up with, she needs to be wearing Doc Martens.
Put them
No, my bad. I'm not used to this shit. It's
okay.
Type of girl that I'm into.
Did that work?
Those
The
shoes.
tweet?
So I don't know how much detail I should give. I'll just say she replied with a video of herself. And I was like, word. But I was high, so I just freaked out initially. And then the next day I DM'd her. I was like, hey, so you joking or are you for real? And she's like, I mean, it was mostly a joke, but also I'm down. So DMs from there. And like 2 months later, I flew across the country to spend a week with her.
God damn, you be taking risks.
That's what happens when you're rich. You can afford that shit.
Type shit, nigga. Take a couple.
Did y'all fuck in that week?
I think I kept the counter.
Do you count, John?
Is that normal?
Like fuck every day, like right.
Yeah.
Like you knew the reason you flew there was for
Other
sex.
than the day that I got there because I was tired of shit because I'd flown 6 hours. But
Okay.
other than
6
that,
days. Oh, that's good. That's a good ratio.
I think it was like
Some
5.
niggas will fly
yeah.
a week and fuck twice. That's a waste of money.
What kind of shit is that?
No, that's crazy.
That's some shit. That's what I'm saying. You should
I paid for an Airbnb and a cross country flight. I'm getting more than 2.
I might get 2 a day.
Like people feel that meme of like people go to Florida just to say damn she bad.
Who put that out? Who was that? You or was that Don 2K?
I didn't tweet that. I know Davis stole that.
No,
tweet.
Davis put that out.
Well, I think that he didn't originate
he
that
didn't-
joke.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
He
No, I
stole
know
that.
Yeah, of course he did.
Oh my god, who is that?
It's low sun.
He's on a sniper.
Nah, that literally looks like a cartoon character.
Is that a sniper?
Wow.
He has bowling shoes on at his school pictures.
No, he's a bold man.
So I'm assuming when you went out there, you definitely tried as much shit as you possibly could while you were out there, or that y'all were comfortable with.
I don't know. I was kind of pussy the first time, but then second time and third time. So
Did she have like a dungeon with like crazy equipment?
no, but there are dungeons that she's attended.
Okay. You could attend
We
dungeons.
got one of them down here in Atlanta.
We're not exclusive by any means. Just
Of course not, right?
FWB,
Wait, what?
friends with benefits.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So is it like a public dungeon? Or is
I don't know the details about this.
oh you
shit.
just brought you to a dungeon?
Yeah, no, I didn't go there.
Oh, you didn't
I've
go there.
never been
Okay.
to one
All
of
right,
those
but
things.
she's been there before type
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, you should go there. You should go to the one in downtown.
I'm good, man. I don't need people grabbing my ass in the dark.
Of course not. Of course.
Lowe's like a sales associate for sex dungeons in Atlanta. Like he be trying to refer his
if the two people that I think should go, Sneeko already went, and then Rusty, sound like it's up his alley.
Texted me and said it was the wildest shit ever. He said he wants to come back on the pod.
Yo, Sneeko
Like
stories.
it floored me what he told me.
Sneeko stories are crazy. You getting close to topping them, but Sneeko stories. If you ever go to a sex party,
I'm too self-conscious. I'm not trying to do that in front of multiple people.
That's
Sneeko
the
was
least
as well.
self-conscious place though. They don't be thinking about damn. It's just so
care.
normal to them. That'd be the place where you should. It's like the opposite of self-conscious. I think you should be the most comfortable there. I'd be less comfortable.
Maybe I should be, but I would not be.
yeah, I wouldn't be out there.
Like Kevin, what's his name? Kevin Samuels. Mm-hmm. He says your dick big.
Are you asking him, is his dick big?
That's what Kevin Samuels says. Is your dick big?
No,
It's not.
I wish.
No, that's.
So what does Kevin Samuels
yeah,
say?
what
What does he
did he
say
say
next?
after that? What do you-
Well, he just asked that, and he was asking like the value of a man, and you feel uncomfortable going to these places. I'm like, if your dick big, you should feel uncomfortable. You'll be a superstar.
No, I just don't like other men looking at my penis.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
don't-
matter
yeah,
what size
yeah.
it is. I mean,
I don't want anyone looking at my dick that I don't know.
I don't.
But would you know someone looking at him?
And honestly, it's less my dick. It's more I got a little bit of a dad gut. I'm trying to keep that under wraps.
For me, it's my dick. I don't want another man looking at my dick.
But you only know another man looking at your dick if you look at another man.
Well, I don't care about
If
another
I'm
man
looking,
part,
if I'm looking
necessarily.
forward and then I see this nigga looking down, like he's looking at my dick, and also the shit that Sneeko said it happened to him, where he's fucking his girl and then the nigga just goes under both of their legs and start
crazy.
Okay, so
Also,
I'm not
That's still
doing that.
funny. That's
It's
still
not.
funny.
It's not just another man, another woman
Chin was
too.
under Sneeko's balls.
I'm not trying to have a man or woman I don't know looking at me.
Yes, yeah, but yeah, I'm not trying to have another man randomly just slide underneath my legs and start looking anywhere near my penis. So
That's fucking crazy.
yeah, I don't want that to happen. I
They
just
slide
don't.
under you and open your cheeks.
I need to know someone and be comfortable
Whoa.
with them.
Okay,
John,
okay.
you're being too descriptive
John,
for not having done none of these things.
No, because it's so funny because my brain works. I'll say something a lot. I know you picture what I'm thinking about.
John.
You
It's
must
so
have read
funny.
a book or
You
something.
think about
That's
low,
what I-
Yeah.
fucking
Shut
and
the
a
fuck
nigga
up. Shut the fuck up.
slide
John.
low,
Fuck up. Shut the
John.
fuck up.
spread his
Shut up,
assy
bitch.
cheeks.
Shut up.
Okay, all right. So
What am I on?
I don't know. I don't know. So okay, so you actually did that. I thought that was like a trolling thing, but you actually committed to
shit.
that. You actually did that.
Yeah.
What did you learn about yourself there, like on
Yeah.
that trip? Aside from like that, obviously.
Nothing in particular.
Just have
Other-
fun?
Other than
Type
choking is fun. I didn't think I'd be into that.
Type shit.
You being choked or her being choked?
I've been choked. I
choking.
didn't think that'd be enjoyable, but it does something. There's a reason why people are into that shit.
Like him, by the way.
I don't know if I get choked as hard as you getting choked.
Stop.
but
Stop. Are we?
choked?
No, yes.
I've been said it already. I've been
Forgetting this stuff. Like, you got a big ass neck. She got a job to do. Gotta choke you. Can't choke you with all her might.
Two hands.
Choking with 2 hands is crazy.
She needs
Like a
a
pillowcase and just like use some leverage.
No, that
she needs a third hand for that.
Yeah, nah.
the pillow
Make use
case.
of her feet. Stand for the ceiling light, you know, the massage, they had the feet thing, and press down.
God.
Yeah, nah.
damn.
Give
Nah,
you
that's sort of-
satisfaction.
Oh, have you done that? He said he's going to a massage parlor.
No.
Okay, so you're just comfortable.
I'm not
in
with
your,
other people. I don't like strangers and anything like that.
Okay, all right, cool.
I did try to do it with a stranger one time and it made me nervous as shit. So
But,
I'm just
technically
not
speaking, shoes are-
comfortable. I'm just not comfortable with. Well, we had talked every day for like 2 months.
Oh,
Playing
okay,
on,
so there's
FaceTime
a
and shit.
Okay.
So like if a girl came up
I
to
didn't
you,
fly across the country to someone I had never met in any capacity. That'd be
That's what I thought.
crazy.
That's what I thought it was.
No.
That's what I thought too.
say you at the grocery store, you meet like a cute girl, she come up to you and says, I like you, or like, well, she starts off with a light compliment, but you know it's a hint. Like I'm in a grocery store while you compliment me. She come up to you, she's talking a little bit, and y'all talk, and then she pops a question like 3 days later that she wants to. She's just bold. She wants to do it. What would you do? You wouldn't do it with her?
Do
If
what?
I haven't talked to her in any capacity after, I mean, shit, I'd go for it, but the chances of that working out are like 50-50.
What do you mean working out?
Like me finishing was like 50-50. Like that's how much of a factor being comfortable with someone is for me. Like that completely
wow.
gets in the way.
So what's your minimum get to know stage? 2 months?
Oh, fucking
60
no.
days?
I don't know. It's just,
It's just
you
comfortable,
know it.
man. You gotta feel comfortable with it, man.
I'm just
I'm a
understanding this.
fragile
It's a different way of
creature.
So how did you fit all of that in with? Because I mean I know you damn near upload. You're basically working on a video damn near every day, or at least uploading one damn near every day.
Tragically. I mean, my upload rate is way lower than it used to be. I used to upload every fucking day. That's how I got to where I did to begin with. But after I hit 100K, I was like, I'm going to slow shit down and focus more on my own life. And I still have a terrible work-life balance, but it's like 10% better than it used to be. So for any time I go on a vacation, like I'm on a trip right now, I'll record videos ahead of time and just have them ready to go.
Also, okay, I just thought about it. You probably did that. You probably record videos at a time and then went over, got choked, and came back. All right, cool.
Exactly.
All right, cool.
You got it. You nailed
Cool.
it.
Interesting. So how is that going? I know, like, with I guess if people who may not be aware of what you do, I guess give a
They got a weird
explanation
impression of me now if they didn't know before.
Yeah, I'm about to say because this nigga, you're not a sex YouTuber, so
I can respect you a real. Can't say that. You're a real guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, no cap. Like a lot of people be too. You know what I'm saying? But you keep it real.
I believe in authenticity above everything else. So yeah.
I can fuck with that.
So I am an NBA YouTuber. When I was last on this podcast, I was at like 91K, and I was on a daily grind to get to 100K by the end of the year. I am now at 200K.
Tight shit.
Another goal I had at the time was to buy a house. Bought a house.
Nice.
So yeah, that's just trying trying to flex that real quick.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Yeah, congratulations. Congratulations.
You bought where you bought it?
It's near my parents' house in North Carolina. It's nothing special, but the property value has already increased by $70,000 in 4 months. So,
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So did my first buy in Atlanta. That area is crack right now.
yeah, well, all of the fucking mortgage, everything is crazy right now.
Yeah, bro, I got a crazy rate. Like it should be illegal.
I had to buy something like $30,000 over budget because you couldn't find anything under that.
Damn.
Yeah, but the house was increased by $70,000, so it's worth it.
And you made your money back.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, I
some.
like that.
So is that you? Are you like a house? Are you living in, or that's like residual income, or?
I live in it. I'm not trying to live with my parents anymore. That was the whole point.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, you still was living there. I just thought.
Yeah, that was no. I had been wanting to get the fuck out of the house for a year by the time I was on that podcast, and I had to go 2 more damn years. So I'm
Okay.
glad to be out.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, congrats on the
Yeah,
house.
congratulations for sure.
I love my family, but
Though. Yeah. I think everybody
Yeah,
feels
no,
the same way at a
everybody-
certain
at a
point.
certain point, you can't be shackled to your fucking. I'm tired of living. I was 21 living in my bedroom. Like, fuck that.
It's so odd that in America, like that's how we view things, but in a lot of other countries, like 21 living at your parents' house is like fairly common.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. To me, fuck that. I'm fiercely independent.
But you was making enough money for you to feel comfortable.
Oh, I could have moved out months and months ahead, but I wanted a house specifically, so that made it take a lot longer. Not to mention, it took forever to find a fucking place because of the housing market.
Congrats.
Yeah, you got to move quick, bro.
Yeah, and I bought a house that wasn't built yet, and it took them like 6 months longer than it was supposed to.
Damn.
Damn, and you still did over 30,000.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's why, okay, I said the value increased $70,000 in 4 months. Really, it increased over like a year, but I'd only lived there for 4
I
months.
see what you're saying.
So you
bro.
mean it was a custom home?
Yes and no. It was custom, but you couldn't customize it. Like they were like, this is something like we already decided what the houses in this neighborhood are going to be, but it is technically from a builder that.
Yeah, they
does
got like
custom
different
houses.
packages and shit.
Yeah, but I couldn't choose.
It's like
the
a car.
packages.
Think about it like a car.
Oh, you
like
couldn't
that's
choose the package.
Yeah, I was
That's
like,
great.
why the fuck can I not choose the
Oh.
pack? I couldn't even choose the packages.
You couldn't pick like.
It was bullshit. Luckily, the finishes I were already the ones I probably would have chosen
wow.
anyways.
Yeah,
But yeah,
and that's tough, man. But I'm glad you enjoyed it though. It's fire crib.
yeah, it's a very nice place, but it's a little lonely. So trying to find someone. I'm probably going to rush into a relationship way too fast just so I can have someone there with me.
Type shit. And that's your self-awareness right there. Well, how do you feel about people? This is like a new thing that I've been curious about. How you feel about people getting pets because they're lonely?
Well, that's exactly what I did.
You did that?
Yeah, I have a
it
German
work out?
Shepherd. Well, right now he's in the hospital, so
Okay.
well, he's good.
And then you left
Okay.
him.
I left him. Well, don't judge me.
You did.
I left him because it was best for him to be boarded there anyways, and I needed to board him for this trip anyway, so it was like a win-win. He gets medical boarding. He had some issue where he wasn't eating, and it made him lose a bunch of weight really fast.
Damn,
But he's
I'm
good
sorry to hear
now.
that.
He
But
just
like, did
needs
the
to-
dog help?
Eh,
He just wasn't
yes
hungry?
and no, but you can't really talk to it. Really,
Right.
You can a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe hug it every once in a while.
Yeah, but also is a puppy, and puppies are assholes.
Yeah, they
Oh, it's
piss
a
and shit everywhere.
puppy.
And they're especially bad when they're German Shepherds and they're 90 fucking pounds.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
Like if you have, my family had a 10-pound dog, and if a 10-pound dog is being annoying, you can kick it across the room.
Allegedly in GTA 5, you can
Yeah,
do that.
allegedly.
Yeah, of course. You wouldn't actually do that.
No, you would not do that. But it's so easy to just like if it bites you,
just
gives a shit.
displace
Doesn't
it.
Hit it in the nose.
if it bites you, it doesn't hurt. If it's barking, it's not that loud. If it's getting in the way, it's not really getting in the way. But if a
it in the freezer.
90-pound dog is doing that and jumping up 5 feet in the air, that's a different story.
That's I always thought about like the logistics of like recording videos with a dog in the house.
Yeah, I mean, he has separation anxiety, so he'd whine before, but he stopped doing that.
Dogs can get separation anxiety.
Severe separation anxiety.
They just bark all day.
Yeah, especially German Shepherds are like fiercely loyal, so that they want to be right next to you all the time.
Damn. There's a parrot called a cockatiel. It's the emotional parrot. It's small, it's adorable, but if you leave it alone too much, it gets lonely because it likes bonding with people, like other birds and humans or whatever, and it starts plucking its own feathers.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's how you know it's like yeah,
That's
like
a
until it
depressing
kills
fact.
itself.
What does that mean?
Yeah, that's a very depressing.
Hide.
Thanks for bringing
It
that
can-
up.
it-
really lifted
It
my
can like
spirits.
kill itself doing that.
It might kill itself doing that.
Yeah. So you have to like, if you buy that specific parrot, you have to give it the time, and you can't. It's not one of those parrots that could just be left alone.
Or don't you buy another one for it?
Yeah, some people do that, but if they're boy and girl, you know what I'm saying, get ready for kids.
Why don't you just live with like another what?
I go hoop or stay with the bird. One feather left.
All right. Jesus.
Carmelo invited me to a run at the summit.
One
feather left.
Why don't you? Have you ever thought about just like moving in with another content creator or somebody else, like moving with an editor or anything like that?
I can't imagine a more nightmarish scenario than living with a bunch of content creators.
Especially a bunch of hymns. Like talking about, can you imagine you leave your room after talking about Carmelo Anthony for 3 hours and those like, what do you think about Kevin Durant? And you're like, oh, and then you cut the corner and it's like, oh, is LeBron James the greatest of all time? Like, oh my God, that sounds like a misery.
Well, that's what I do. So
exactly. So look at you.
You do that?
I mean,
NBA YouTube.
No, I get that, but like outside of like,
I'm not live streaming. I don't do that shit.
Yeah, only fucking nerds do that shit.
Or do spaces
all day.
Or people who get paid for it.
Stop.
That's fair. You get paid more for YouTube though, or maybe not. I don't know.
For the time that's put in, no.
But yeah, content houses aren't too bad as long as people aren't like really inconsiderate and the home's big enough.
I guess it would depend because you hear stories that are awful, but in general, like I've had like my friend Nicholas Henkel, I tried to get him to move into with me. He's like, no. Honestly, I might have moved to his city had I not bought the house, but I bought the house and then visited a bunch of cities, and I was like, damn, living in a city seems kind of fucking cool. But I already bought a house. So
which city were you at least
Chicago and Los Angeles, but more Chicago than anything else. I went to see the Bucks and Nets in the playoffs, and being in Chicago for a week was just a good environment. Legal weed, all that stuff.
You can get that a lot of places nowadays, but yeah,
not North Carolina,
not here either.
Yeah. I mean, people smoke outside here. They don't care.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
that's what I did.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, content houses is always a fascinating thing. I think they never really last forever. There's always usually some dumb reason why it ends.
Or maybe not, but just eventually, like, I don't want to live with a bunch of people, like one person or two.
If the home is big enough, it's valid. If the home is too small, it is a disaster.
I don't know. I'm
like, if you're wall to wall, like bedroom, good luck, bro.
I'm not the right person for that type of environment though, because I'm the biggest control freak on the planet. Like,
and plus, you like getting choked, so I mean, we got to hear you fucking screaming every night.
You can't hear someone choking out. Choking.
but yo, try to edit and hear another nigga choke in the next room would be the craziest thing.
Like, I'd be nervous for you. I'd be like, yo, Rusty, you good? You need yeah.
What?
Spankings?
Not really.
Not really?
No. I'm not saying I haven't tried it, but not really.
You scream or you like hold it in, like you bite your lip and conceal the pain?
How do you think I'm getting spanked by a Hulk? Like, what are you going to scream?
I don't know. I thought when she dominated, she putting all that pressure in there.
I've never been anywhere near screaming.
Okay. I thought screaming adds to it. You know, like when you moan, it makes a sex better. I thought
screaming.
He just said he can't fake it. Harder. He can't fake it.
Yeah, I can't fake shit.
Only reason you scream, that shit hurt.
Yeah, I guess.
Spanking that ass.
She needs to actually stab
me. Man.
Yo, chill out, John.
I'm curious.
He's enabling me.
Yeah, John, you gotta chill out. John. You gotta chill out. All right, so, can't be in a fucking content house with you because,
No, I'm too much of a control freak. Like, even when I hired my editor, I was like, you're going to have to deal with me being a fucking asshole all the time because you're going to do a great job and I'm going to focus on the 1% you fucked up. Living with other people, and like, if you leave a dish on this fucking counter, I swear to God,
break it on his head.
That kind of shit, I can't handle it, and I realize I'm a tyrant. So I need to be alone or with someone who fully understands the way that I am.
The level of self-awareness is high with you. I like that.
Is it hard for you to date? Do you find that like you could easily find people that you mesh with, or it's more of a process?
Well, my biggest problem right now is that I live in fucking bumfuck nowhere, North Carolina, and the dating pool is not large.
So you don't even live in a major city?
No, I live 30 minutes from Raleigh, but
okay.
Well, maybe 30 minutes, maybe 40, maybe 50.
There's another North Carolina motherfucker. There's another North Carolina motherfucker. Caleb is also
in Georgia, bro, down the street.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's not like a 6-hour drive.
Like, that'd be like if, bro, I don't know how to explain it to you, but that's just common. We're right beside North Carolina. So you could reasonably expect a lot of North Carolinians that want to live in a big city and it doesn't want to be Charlotte to come here.
No, I'm just talking about. This is somebody else I know from North Carolina because Caleb is. That's what I'm saying.
I know a lot of people from North and South Carolina, just nearby. I know a lot of people from
I
Florida.
grew up in South Carolina, but yeah.
Oh wow. Near
Neither of
Greenville
those-
by any chance?
Not really. Neither of those states are shit.
Yeah, I drove through them before.
Yeah.
But my problem is I'm very picky. But you know what I found? Because I'm mostly on Tinder. Advice for anyone on Tinder. I think the more picky you are, the more the system actually rewards you.
100%. If you swipe on everything, they will give you the bottom of the barrel.
I used to do that. Then I was like, what if I only swipe right on my exact type?
Yeah.
And when I find that, like, my match rate is way higher, but I'm also swiping left 90% of the time.
Facts. Hey, so you online date a lot?
I guess.
Is that like your main way?
Sometimes I like give up and like don't touch that app for
And
like
delete
2
the shit.
months.
Yeah.
I don't delete it, and then I
Yeah.
forget that I'm like paying for a gold subscription and pay for it when I shouldn't. But
Tight shit. So I have a theory. It's not a theory, actually. I know it's a fact. That once you start paying for stuff on dating apps, especially Tinder, they actually will no longer be willing to operate the way they used to unless you continue to pay. So like if they learn, like Rusty is a paying subscriber, if your subscription times out and like now you're just a regular user, they will just show you to nobody so that you feel incentivized to, because they're like, this is a guy willing to spend money. I don't know how much gold is. It's
Games do that
monthly
as well. Like mobile games do that. Like Candy Crush. If you stop
word?
playing Candy Crush for a while, when you get back on, they'll be like, "Oh, let's give you a couple of bonuses. We'll give you these little features, right?
keep you- bring you back on,
yeah,
yeah.
to keep you going." And it'll be like, this feature times out in 2 hours. So now you're spending 2 hours straight on fucking Candy Crush.
Yeah. So do you think it's easy for you in that area to find
nah,
people?
I mean, I don't go on dates that often, but
Like once a month,
I
once a
don't
week?
put in enough effort. That's the
I'm on the
thing.
same type of
Is I
time.
don't put in enough effort, and like I said, my work-life balance is really bad. So when I do have time for life, dates are not the top priority. It's family and enjoying my own free time.
And fucking.
No, not really. She lives in Los Angeles. It's not a common.
I mean,
occurrence.
she does, but I mean, there's other women though.
I'm not. That's not. Like I said, I don't hook up. That's not my type of deal.
Oh god,
It'd be nice if it was. It's not.
this is not. So that means like you. That means basically you are celibate.
If you want to put it that way, I mean, I think I have sex about as much as the average person, but just in shorter doses. Like I go on a trip once every 2 months and have sex all day for like a week, and that makes up my average for the 2 months.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So then you're damn near in a long distance relationship.
Not really. It's mostly just, well, we're good friends, and then we have sex when we're hanging out in person.
Man, sounds. What you looking for, nigga?
No, I'm looking for some water.
Oh,
I didn't bring none up here.
There's water.
There's water right
There's
there.
water behind your monitor. It's on the front of the table. Oh my god!
All right, whatever. Fuck it.
I'm not explaining it to you.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh.
This portion of the podcast is brought to you by DoorDash. Now, as a content creator whose time is stretched among several different channels, there are times where I'm rushing and I don't really have the time of day to sit down and to make my own meals. So when those moments occur, I can get what I want to eat right now, right to my doorstep, thanks to DoorDash. DoorDash has over 300,000 partners, and it covers everything from your neighborhood go-tos to the big food chains such as Chipotle and the Cheesecake Factory. Also, even if you want groceries and other essentials or just a midnight snack or a late ice cream run, DoorDash has you covered as well. And you can even choose to have a contactless delivery, as your items can be left safely outside your door. Now, if any of this sounds interesting, for a limited time, our listeners can get 25% off and zero delivery fee on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code PEERTOPEER. That's 25% off up to $10 value and zero delivery fee on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code PEERTOPEER. Don't forget the code PEERTOPEER for 25% off on your first order with DoorDash. Subject to change, terms apply. And a huge thank you to DoorDash for sponsoring this portion of the podcast. You probably wouldn't
I
want.
don't like aged water.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know where
You don't
that's
like
from.
I don't know
what?
if it's his mom.
Aged water.
No, I don't care if it's
You realize all water is aged,
I'm
right?
about to say, what are you
Nah,
saying?
but aged water is water that's been hit by the sun and beaten the fuck down.
It's in the room.
And especially if it's stored in plastic and beaten by the sun, yeah. It's
I know what
nasty.
you mean, but just calling it aged water, like all water is aged.
Yeah, but like the water from the river, I drink it. The water that's sitting in plastic that's been hit by the sun, I'm not drinking.
You're just saying,
What are you saying right now?
No, I don't think you get it.
bullshit.
No.
the sun hits.
I'm a water connoisseur. I'm telling you, there's a difference. Plastic,
I forgot about this.
water in plastic is not good. You need water in glass. I drink it straight from the river, and it tastes fantastic. It's great. It's better for the environment, but it tastes like fucking cardboard. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Anywho, because boy, Jesus Christ.
It's one of my passions, man.
What about cans?
Water in a can.
Nigga, that sounds worse.
Like
That sounds
sparkling-
like the
sparkling
worst
water.
option.
No, I've been saying.
That's sparkling water.
I never
in
heard
cans.
of. I never.
Not regular water.
Yeah, I never seen that in my life.
Water in the can.
They'll put sparkling water in cans.
Why don't they put water in cans?
That's usually flavored.
Very good
sparkling
reason
water.
why.
Probably a reason why.
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds like the worst option.
Good for carbonation.
But it's water.
Can with a
I'm talking
top.
about sparkling.
Yeah.
But regular water, probably the minerals in it will eventually break down the aluminum.
No, because you can get water with like zero
This
minerals.
conversation went from so dope to this.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
We're talking about minerals
So-
breaking down aluminum.
so are
So
you?
do you like still water or sparkling water? What piques your interest the most?
So are you trying? Since you sound like you're very dedicated in your career right now, are you trying to evolve and grow like your portfolio on the internet? Because that's why I feel like I did that thanks to this guy over here.
yeah, you could leave NBA YouTube and you'll be fine.
Yeah, probably
I could not. I'd be fucked.
I don't think.
No, I'd be fucked. At least for now.
That's on me. I don't know if I could.
Oh no, you're good.
You're like, you're fucked. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking
This
about me.
podcast. I mean, you might not be able to live in Atlanta anymore, but this podcast and
Yeah, nigga, you gotta
playback,
move. You got to move to like Alabama. Where
you
it's
should be
cheaper.
making enough money to live off of these two, unless I'm way over projecting.
I don't take no
Look
money.
the way
from
he's
those two.
blushing. No, he likes to be called rich. That's so weird. He's literally
No,
blushing.
I was gonna.
That's weird.
Wow.
That's weird. He's literally blushing.
What I was gonna say was
crazy.
I don't take any money from neither one of them. So I
Why?
really don't.
I'm
Are you
smiling.
stupid?
He's so rich. He doesn't need it.
Yeah, I don't need
He's
it.
so
much.
rich. He's
rich.
blushing.
Wait. So you give them all the revenue from this podcast?
No. We don't make any money off peer to peer. We invest everything back.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We're rather, well, first of all, once you take money out the business, you got to pay Joe Biden, right? So I'd rather not have to pay Joe Biden. If you don't take money out, you will never have to pay Joe Biden. But you can spend money on things that will make the business more money.
So, but theoretically, that pool of cash exists for you if you need it.
Correct.
Theoretically. Yeah.
Okay. Either semantics aside, if you quit,
Oh
NBA
yeah,
YouTube,
if I
you'd be
needed
fine.
to, yes.
If you quit
yes.
NBA YouTube, you'd be fine. You have enough of an established place on top outside of NBA YouTube. You're
Technically,
good.
yeah.
But he be blowing his money though, low key. Like, look at that watch he got on his left wrist. Look at him blush.
He has a watch
him
as
blush.
well.
Heavy, don't it?
He has a watch on as well.
Guess where I got this? Target. $20.
And where'd you get your shit at? Talk to me.
I got this at the mall.
Where?
Where?
Like one of the
What store? What store?
One of the fake kiosks. The kiosks in the middle of the mall. That's
Oh,
how I
it's
got
fake?
it. It's fake, dog.
What's it say to? What is it a fake version
This
of?
chain is plated gold. I don't pay for real shit. Why would
I don't
you?
even have a chain, man.
No, but like what
Look at
what
his
is that
shades.
fake? What is that
Look at
fake
his
of?
glasses. Look at his glasses. Read it. What it say?
These are Gucci. I'm like, these are. No, I just say these are.
How about the
definitely
watch though? What's the
Yo,
Rolex?
why are you?
He's a walking lick.
Okay, we're pocket watching.
walking
Yeah.
I love the pocket watch.
He's
man.
wearing a
Big
I'm
pocket
gonna
nigga,
make a
big
YouTube
money.
channel. Professional pocket watcher.
Just call it pocket watchers. That's a good
Pocket
idea.
watchers.
You should write
That's
that
fire.
down.
Wow.
That is the hatingest shit I've ever seen. If niggas start counting my fucking
I like
my
college
money,
tuition
that'd
on
be
his wrist.
crazy. Nah, if somebody start counting my money, I'll be pissed.
And you just take everything on like everything they ever posted on IG, Facebook, every movie they've been in, and you're like, okay, let's calculate how much money I think he made.
Nah, that's
you
crazy.
gather the Forbes
Yeah, 'cause
network
that social blade
calculations.
shit is way off.
Yeah, it
all
is,
the
but
time.
it doesn't
Way
matter
off,
because
way
that
off.
pocket watchers, we just be guessing. And
we just be guessing.
And I'm like,
Social Blades says that I make $48K a year, and I'm like, oh, do I now? That's interesting.
You know, that's
yeah, they be wrong because they don't factor in CPMs and shit.
Like I get 20 million views a year, but sure,
You get 20 million views a year,
across two channels, yeah.
so you're comfortable in your richness. Like he blushes and shit when we call him rich.
also. I think Social Blade just uses.
I mean,
I'm not about to sit here and go back and work y'all.
I'm prideful in it because I earned it. Like, what do I got to be ashamed for?
Facts.
Facts.
And look, he blushing again. See, this is an interesting
Your
development.
happiness.
Yeah, I'm happy for Rusty, man. I'm happy for Rusty, man. What I'm about to say, Yeah, I don't. I'm assuming they just use this like a variable CPM across everybody's metrics, and then that's how they come to the conclusion.
Because I have like an 8 CPM over the year, but that's not reflective of that at all.
That's all you have.
Probably,
you curse.
Yeah,
you curse. You curse.
I
You
do
curse.
a lot,
You curse.
yeah.
That's
You curse.
tough.
You curse occasionally, and then I catch you for that.
No, not on my second channel.
You
I
didn't catch
do.
that? That's all you have?
On my main.
John was looking down. He didn't catch that. That's all you have. I was just,
on my main channel, I've never cursed. I don't curse on my main channel. Never ever curse. Never curse.
You know what I did
So
recently?
the CPM is really high.
It's higher than 8.
No.
I would have thought it was higher because we basketball, but I guess because you curse.
Yeah,
I changed-
I make longer videos now than I used to.
Tight shit. Putting in mid rolls every 30 seconds.
Whoa, niggas flight.
You're a tyrant.
Yeah, that's a tyrant. Yeah, that's a tyrant. Yo.
Nah, they wouldn't play anyway.
That'll ruin your fucking watch time.
Yeah, and it won't even really trigger ads for like 80% of them, but the fact
And
is
then
they'll
the whole
scare people
comment
away.
section will be, man, fuck this guy.
Yeah, where I think people like Flight, DDG, and Cash Nasty push the envelope for the rest of us. They always lead the league in ads per video, and then everybody else feels okay with the amount of ads I put.
because I put 4 on. Well,
Yeah, facts. Actually,
I'll put 5 ads on like a 13-minute video. So
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you're up there, bro.
I fuck with people like you.
You're up
yeah,
there.
but
You're up there. You're top 20%, man.
Yeah, for sure.
But for me, I'm like, I'm not Flight though. So
Yeah, no, Flight.
And then I think to myself, I'm not a rusty though, so I get away on my 3 or 4 fucking
Yeah,
ads.
no, I'm like top 50% nowadays, and it's okay to be top 50. No one's gonna say nothing about your top 50%,
Yep.
but they do say something about the top 10%.
yeah, and then 2K is struggling, so you need that extra mid roll.
Facts, man. I'm gonna put. I might have to skyrocket. I might be 75% by the end of the year.
Sometimes when I'm having a bad week, I'm like, man, fuck this. There's an extra mid roll.
Facts. 2 because I'm feeling spicy.
No, y'all niggas is nasty. Nah, taking that out 10.
It's free content.
Hey,
It's
look
free
at that nigga
content.
John hating in the back.
No, I put 4.
It's free content.
How long are your videos though?
12 to 15 minutes.
If you don't want to add, you can pay for
Oh,
the
that is
subscription.
good. You were in the bottom 30%, brother.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
no,
I
you are
don't-
generous.
I pay for YouTube Red, so I don't have to see that shit. So it's out,
do be a
out
cleaner.
of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
I pay for YouTube Red.
So you had a 12-minute video. How many ads you put in?
2 mid rolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's what I
Well, I
do.
put 3 mid rolls and there's a starting
I put
ad.
4.
Yeah. Okay.
You
So
put 4 mids?
That's
If
and then
there's
in the beginning
13
and the end.
No, you
If
put,
there-
those are not mid rolls.
The beginning and the end, and I put 4 little lines.
so you put 6 in,
Oh,
in total.
nah,
That's
nigga,
6?
you're top 10%, bro.
Yeah, you nigga.
Oh,
you
I thought the mid rolls were the only ones that play.
I have a
No,
I have a
the-
whole system figured out. So like 8 minutes, it'll be 2 mid rolls. Like 10 to 12 ish, it'll be 3, and then 13, it'll be 4, and then from like 15, it's like fair game from there. I'm about to spam that shit.
Got to 15, bro. You got what's coming to you.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
I saw a video
Guys.
today in my recommended that was a part 2 of a victorious video essay. It's fucking 8 hours long.
Damn.
And had 500,000 views in less than a day. I was like, that man made $1 million on 500K views.
Yeah, no cap. YouTube probably ran out of ads serving him.
Yeah, I don't understand how you make an 8-hour video. Let alone imagine how much of a bitch uploading that was.
8 hours? How do you render that? Like, your computer must be from NASA.
Yeah.
Wait, what type of video was it?
It was a video essay about Victorious.
The show?
Yeah.
Bro, I gotta watch that.
And it was
no way.
wait. And it's part 2. The first part's 5 hours long. So that's 13 hours.
Nah,
of
he was getting in
Victorious video
detail,
essay
but what he
content.
do? Dissect every
I was
episode?
about to say you had to.
Yeah, I don't. I watched. He did a video on iCarly that was like 2 hours long, and I watched that, and that seemed like
He's
it
like,
was
you know what,
excessively
man?
long.
I think I'm about to step things up a notch.
What a
These 2-hour videos not cutting it, man.
What a 13-hour banger.
I could not believe that shit. I was like, that man is rolling in money, and
No
they
cap.
and they all have like 1 million plus views. People are watching that shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to judge them. I have the time of day for bullshit like that. I just put on a video essay about some show I've never watched in my life in the background while I'm editing a YouTube video.
Me too, man. I'm the same type of time. Facts. Yeah, man. YouTube is a crazy place, man. But it's like, hey, would you rather be on TV?
No, I actually don't know.
Which is fucking depressing.
YouTube?
No,
No, I think
TV.
it's depressing that TV's as bad as it is.
No, like
Like if you actually look at network TV, not stuff that's like on like streaming services, like shit that's explicitly made for people who are turning on their TV. It is. There's not a good show. There's not
and
one. It's
just
all garbage.
Yeah, programming is bad. Budgets is, saying in a bad position
They're
right
only
now.
getting worse.
Yeah, and they'll continue to get worse.
Budget-
You seen the CW? Like fucking Arrow and shit. It's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
The show, The Arrow?
No, fucking what's not it's called the Arrowverse, but there's a show Flash.
Oh, yeah, Flash.
You see shit from Flash. I've seen people joke that are like, fucking the CW is a money laundering scheme. There's no way people are watching this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, the Flash is getting worse.
Oh yeah, it was great for 3 seasons, bro.
But it's getting ridiculous bad. Yes.
Yeah, facts.
I actually always want to ask other NBA YouTubers is like, what motivates you to continue? Because
money.
Oh, okay.
Tight shit. So what if you stop making money on it today? You still posting?
No. It's not the main. Well, yes, it is.
Yeah, it has to be that.
Bro, Rusty gets demonetized, and he's like, "Damn."
Okay.
Starts thinking about job applications.
So here's my thing. The way that I was doing things, if I was still doing those things now, absolutely money would be the only motivator. If money was the only motivator, I would be operating my channel entirely differently than how I am now. But I'm uploading way less, and I'm drastically focusing on quality. I've started a series called Deep Dive, which is where I focus less on like X's and O's or like just regular basketball talk and like try and look at the philosophy of shit. So like the most recent one I did was 28 minutes long and is talking about the concept of loyalty and like whether or not players should be loyal to teams and stuff like that. And I go hard on the edit. I like try to do crazy shots and shit, like make it like a way overproduced borderline show. Because the quality part and the editing part, that shit's actually fun to me. Just talking about basketball as it is, honestly, it kind of kills the passion for the game over time.
Facts.
Like, I don't love ball like I used to because it's an obligation. If it before, I'd watch every game because I felt like it. Now I'm like, man, if I don't watch every game tonight, I'm not gonna be able to make a post game recap, and I'm gonna lose out on 40K views and the money that means for me, and that makes it less fun. So. I have to.
You agree, Lo?
To be honest with you, if we didn't start doing playback and peer-to-peer, probably so. But now there's other things that gets me away from that, and so then when I go back, I'm like, I actually want to go back and do the shit.
The worst thing you can do for a hobby is make it your job.
Yeah,
it's the best thing you can do for your job, but it's the worst thing you can do for your hobby. So you kind of have to find another fucking hobby. But for me, I enjoy video essay and production and stuff like that. Like I would love to do like filmmaking and stuff one day. That's something that's a dream of mine. And that I try to do that in some way through the videos. And the quality jumps because of that. So that is a motivator for like creativity's sake, but then money, I'm not going to lie.
Have you done a deep dive yet on the best nicknames in NBA history?
No, that's not really the type of shit I'm going for.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
The best nickname has to be Magic. Because like, what other nickname has replaced someone's first name?
I was
who
thinking
calls
more
him Irvin?
Like more like Westbrook. And like the
talk about this shit.
No, just the controversy around it though.
I don't know. I feel weird because on one hand, don't be such an asshole, but on the other hand, like you're playing terrible.
No,
so
I could call him Westbrook. I can't make fun of his family or make fun of him as a person, but he's chucking out breaks though. When Rudy Gay was shooting 39%, we made fun of him in Toronto.
Yeah, but I mean,
it was bad, bro. And he left, and he's doing better now. Sometimes it's just a bad situation.
The only thing about that whole Westbrook situation is like,
you know what I met today?
Like, who?
Alex Antetokounmpo. He was tall as fuck after the OT game.
Yeah, I saw Langston Galloway at the game the other day. I was there, by the way.
Wait, which game?
The game yesterday where the fight was. Yeah, I saw you shooting around.
I'm not talking on that.
Oh, you saw the fight too?
It was good as fuck.
You saw the fight?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw you shooting around before the game, and I looked across the court, and there was a little kid shooting like way better than you.
Okay, I was in flip flops.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I was in flip flops, but nah. He looked at me. He's like, "Yo," I'm like, "I was good." He's like, "There." So I'm like, "It was good, man. How you doing?" I thought like he was like a viewer of mine or something. He's like Alex Antetokounmpo, and I just looked at him for 2 seconds. I
You
swear to
didn't
God,
recognize him?
no, I didn't.
He's like 6'10".
No, I know. Well,
he doesn't.
To be
he
fair,
doesn't know. He
to be fair,
I guess
I was
6'10" nigga
literally
walks
on the
up on him.
court. And everybody else looks 6'10". Like all the players are 6'10".
There's also OTs players that are all that tall, so that's fair.
So I
guess
was like,
get that.
Antetokounmpo after 2 seconds, and he said, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, hey, man." I thought he was lying to me for some reason, and then I looked at him real carefully.
What a wild lie.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, I'm like, there's not more than one family with his last name, right?
You said it was Alex?
Alex.
It's crazy
close
that
enough.
is like Giannis, Theonis, Alex. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the most normal.
Basic, yeah, basic.
You know what's
I don't want
funny
to say
though?
normal. It depends on the country
like
you're from.
none of the MCs shouted him out though. That's the thing, because usually MCs they're like, "Who in the building today?"
Bro.
Josh Powell. Josh Powell's in the building today. WNBA athlete, this person. So I know like all the people that
Yeah.
I might be able to recognize. They did not mention him.
Yeah,
I didn't hear.
since you work for OT, I'm not going to say anything about the call, but
Oh yeah, it was hilarious though. And I was on the broadcast.
well, I was talking about the
I know.
Yeah.
I saw all the best angles, brother.
Yeah, I looked away and I looked back. It's like, oh, everybody is in a pile right now.
Yeah. The reason I just didn't want to talk about it is because like their lives are like everyone's lives is like,
Literally, yeah.
So I just keep that shit to myself.
It sucks. This is a good game, and
The best game I've
the
ever seen
storyline.
from
The
OT.
storyline is going to be turned into the fight when it's like there was a good game that's played before that.
Yeah.
Tough.
Did you come today?
No,
Okay. Yeah, it was way less entertaining today.
well, I
It was a 20-point blowout.
well, I felt like shit the whole time I was there, so I needed a rest day. I haven't played basketball before, and my back was fucked up. So,
Yeah, I
and
feel
those
you, I
seats
feel
are not comfortable, but I won't talk shit
Is your
about them
lower
anymore.
back?
I know why you're asking that. Let's,
No. I've been like when I hoop, I don't know what it is. Like this part of my right side lower back, I'll jump or do a jump shot and it'll hurt for like.
I think that means you have a
2 or 3
broken jump shot if you're hurting your back every time you shoot it.
Nah, his shit is broken.
No.
That's an accurate
No,
representation.
I don't know what it is.
You're like
It'll
sticking
hurt.
your ass out when you go up for the shot.
Oh, shit.
Do you land on your ass? Do you fall?
I'll take it. I've been joking all day. I'll take it.
Like when you drive, do you land like on your gluteus
tailbone?
maximus? Yeah.
No. I think I was playing defense. I jumped for like a block a shot. And I like pulled. My
Oh,
back.
it's like a pull.
Yeah, like and it's like it hurts. Like even when I sleep, I gotta sleep a certain way. Like this lower part of my right.
you should
back.
go to, like-
That's the only part that hurts.
You should definitely go to get that checked, brother.
Yeah, I never get shit checked until like it's the last minute. I be trying to just stretch it out and sleep it off.
That's American
It don't hurt right
healthcare.
now.
But yeah, if you're gonna stretch it out, you might as well go to a physical therapist and
might
give
as
you some
well.
workouts.
Especially since you got insurance. Might as well do it.
And it's free. Yeah, might as well, man.
You might as well do it since you got insurance.
Or very cheap. One of the two.
Yep.
I may go do that then. I may go check it out later on.
Is it
I
still?
didn't check on my ankles out.
It is fascinating.
Man, so many issues you should check out.
I know. Yeah.
My
Why?
wrist hurts now.
Don't,
I
John.
was doing
Don't.
push-ups this morning, and my wrist was hurting. This right wrist. I think it says you. I'm cursed.
Don't wait though, because
Yeah.
since you have insurance, just do it.
Just get
Don't
it checked,
fuck
bro.
with it.
You don't want it to balloon.
A couple of things. To the Westbrook thing. I don't know why like somebody who's been in the league for nearly 15 years is just not getting to this point of like, you can't call me out of my name or you can't call me Westbrook, especially when he participated in calling Kevin Durant cupcake. So
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
he
thing.
did?
yeah, he did.
That's the thing. That's what it's like. It's hypocritical. I'm almost always going to take the player side in this type of shit. But like, and obviously there's a different level between calling him Westbrook and then someone threatening his family.
Yeah, for sure.
And obviously
Niggas
those,
threatening his family?
Yep.
it's
Bro.
LA fans. Well, it's NBA fans in general. I'm not even going to say LA
Yeah,
fans.
these Laker fans is like dogs.
But
with
NBA
people.
fans, you'll always find that in any fucking
Shooting
fan
the way
base.
he's shooting, these are bad misses.
Well, like that, especially that happened to Danny Green. He got a bunch of fucking death
Yeah.
threats to his family.
Yeah, that was tough.
So fuck those people,
That's
obviously. But like, am I gonna act like being called Westbrook is the biggest crime ever? Like, you've been in the league for how long? People have been calling. I've heard the name Westbrook since like 2012.
Yeah.
You should be used to that shit by now. That's not the biggest problem.
Like nowadays is like his primary,
Yeah,
I don't know why though, because he's been missing
feel-
shots for a while. I
I
don't know why.
feel like it's just the frustration of the season overall
Yes,
has
I
made
think
that
that's it.
feel even
Nah,
worse
he can
than
miss
it
shots in
normally does.
Oklahoma, bro. You don't go to LA, especially play with LeBron and miss shots. Come on,
He's
please.
missing bad
Fair.
shots. He's hitting parts of the backboard.
I
I
think
think
the-
it's bonus points or something.
The pressure is the highest that it's been, and the frustration for him is the highest that it's ever been. So I think those two factors combined led
Like,
to him
whoever
saying
has-
some shit we normally wouldn't.
Facts. His sports psychologist, we need that person on the podcast because they got stories.
Who's his
You think he
shooting
has
coach?
one though?
Yes.
You know what's so
shooting
so crazy? Phil Handy is on the. You probably know what it is, but it's like a specialist. He specifically specializes in like different ways to like shoot the basketball. It's orientation, such as like floaters. And there's reports saying that he refuses to work out with him. And it's like, bro, like I can't I
Westbrook
can't.
refused to work out with him?
Yes, and I'm like, bro, I can't. I don't know what.
This is like an old dog, new tricks type thing. Like you're not teaching Russ how to shoot now.
I know, but like, why not even
How do you
attempt to
shoot?
try?
Shooting, it has to be just a mental thing. Because
But he's always been. It's not like this is. It's always been this
do
way.
you think that potentially?
I've never seen him miss like this unless I just never paid attention to him.
No, he used to be money, man. That high pick and roll, 15-foot Jimmy.
About money.
No, it's never been money, bro.
No.
Now it's highlighted how bad
Russell
it is.
Westbrook falls into this category of like it's like John Wall is in the same category, Rudy Gay, where they take a lot of mid-range shots, so people think they're good at them.
Yes, that's
Andrew
all it
Wiggins.
is.
No, but he had
Takes
hot
a lot of
spots
mid-range
before, bro.
shots.
Westbrook had hot spots. Now it's just straight cold
And
spots.
I'm telling you.
DeRozan. Outside of this year, DeRozan used to be like one of the
DeRozan
least.
would be
Shut up.
about average.
Shut up. He had like 2 mid-years with the Spurs, bro, but he been on point his whole career.
His mid-range, DeMar's mid-range percentage would be like 42, which is good enough that it justifies taking it, but it's not all-time.
No. But they're not open mid-ranges, though.
But what? Yeah,
And that's also fair because Russ is missing open.
What I'm saying
Yeah.
is, like Russ, Wiggins, John Wall, Rudy Gay, they would take these shots and sometimes they go in and people think that means they're good at them. But like if you look, their career percentage are like 32% from 10 to 16 feet.
Jesus.
Like that's how it is for Wiggins. That's how it is for Russell Westbrook. It's like if you actually look, their mid-range numbers are fucking awful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
30s.
Wiggins is goated, though, because he's Canadian. But aside from that fact.
Sure.
Fine. But yeah, Westbrook has always been relatively in the 30s. The one year that people talk about, 42, 45, but like it's always been in the 30s.
Well, 42, 45 is like good-ish.
For
Yeah,
volume,
but just including everything, though, not just isolating for mid-range stuff. Like, come on, bro. 43% on the season is crazy.
Honestly, the most impressive thing about Russ's
Westbrook.
2017 season.
he shot 43% last year.
I know, but this is like John said.
Yeah, it's the shots that he's
Like
missing.
if we
is
calculate his
horrible.
air ball percentage, it's like triple.
Okay,
I didn't pay that much
No,
attention to his
honestly,
loss
you know what it
and
is? You know what it is? It's not actually triple. It's just confirmation bias. People are all in on shitting on Russell Westbrook now. So anytime he has that kind of shit, that's number one on Twitter.
I get that,
especially if he's in Washington
I get that in terms
or
of like what
OKC.
people see on highlights, but when I look at the stats, though,
I mean, the stats don't track air balls.
they should. They should track air balls and side of the backboard shots.
They need to start tracking.
If you hit the side of the backboard 3 times in a season, you should literally like have like a max number of minutes your coach can
I'm
give
gonna be
you.
honest with
I don't
you.
know
Westbrook
about
is this the first way I've ever seen where people universally are like showing lowlights. Like
Yeah,
finding,
like if you look up Russell Westbrook, like type in Russell Westbrook on YouTube, low lights is like the
It'll
third.
pop-
But it'd be
Yeah,
funny
it'll
shit
pop
though.
up.
It'd be like him losing the ball.
It pops up before highlights.
yes,
Me and my mom was just watching his highlight mixtape of his worst plays.
that's lowlights. That's what we're talking
Oh,
about.
that's low lights.
Yeah, that's what they call it, yeah.
Yeah, that's all we watched. Me and my mom.
Why? That's all y'all watch.
Y'all bond around that.
Y'all bonding over Russ and lowlights.
Look how
was
much this guy
confused 'cause I heard it
sucks.
was bad.
I
I didn't
love
know
you,
how bad
son.
it was.
No, it's
I'm
bad.
like,
But some of the turnovers he been having those for the entire season. It's
Nah,
just his
you know
entire
what?
career.
Actually, people used to make fun of probably more, maybe not as much after this season, but JaVale McGee was that guy for a while.
For sure, you're
Just
right.
off the strength of
You're
Shaq's.
right.
Well,
Is she
that's
extorted?
confirmation bias.
No, he was actually doing dumb shit though.
Yeah, but literally, like his percentage of dumb shit was not that much higher than other players who would not get that kind of flack.
I can't
because-
say
No, but he was doing
I
the
can't-
dumbest shit though.
I can't say that.
No, he was doing the dumbest shit. I'm not gonna lie.
not saying he wasn't, but like, especially the perception of JaVale McGee became that he was just a bad player when it was not true.
Oh yeah, he definitely wasn't a bad player, but he did a lot of dumb
I agree
shit.
for sure, but like when people get a reputation of doing something, then people are hunting for them to do it so that they can.
I agree with that.
And Steve Kerr had to like convince himself like, oh, he's actually not that bad of a player. And I'm like,
Yeah,
you're
but
coaching this man. Like, why did you?
Bro, back when Gilbert Arenas and McGee used to play together, I actually really enjoyed watching them play. But then he started,
McGee was a crazy lob threat.
yeah, 100%.
He's still not a bad one, but he could jump a lot higher than he can now.
Yeah, nowadays he be vlogging.
I think Westbrook's getting extorted. I don't know if it's by a regular civilian.
That
or Jordan
literally
Brand.
might be it. We got to see where he's vacationed to recently.
Why?
Because think about it. Why else would you play that bad?
Like,
He's not. Yo, I'm telling
no, low.
It's
These
the
are not-
same. I promise you. Go back.
Low.
He's putting up the same numbers from last year. I promise you.
No, I get it, but he's
I
doing
wouldn't
dumber
put that
things.
bad
Consistent
in
rebounds.
the NFL.
He's doing dumber things though, bro.
I mean, NBA.
he is.
Nope.
Can I say I'm not a Westbrook hater anymore? I did a lot of work to
Yeah,
escape
I'm
that
not a Westbrook hater.
I did a lot of work
He's
to
not a great
escape
guy.
that
I don't
reputation.
think
Is
I'm
it
a
not?
I'm
Is it
just
not?
saying-
Is it a hater because
All of
I'm
us
just-
wouldn't make.
I'm gonna
miss
be
those
honest
shots.
with you, John. This is the niggas kill me on Twitter because they think I'm a hater and they
I'm
run
trying
with
to
your
avoid
jokes.
the Twitter mob.
Yeah, they run with your jokes on Twitter, but they think that I'm a hater. But I'm like, bro, I just say The things that are factually correct.
What are the things that are factually correct about him?
He's bad.
Okay, I thought I was saying that this whole time.
He's trash, bro.
Okay, I didn't say that.
He's
I didn't say he's trash.
No, he's trash.
But why do you think? Why are you surprised that Corey's a hater right now?
Here's the thing.
It's factually correct. He's trash.
just fucking garbage.
Remember when he dunked the ball the other game?
He was.
Remember when he dunked the ball the other game? And he went like this? Trash niggas can't do that.
And that's what people run
Occasionally.
with. Yeah, exactly. Because he'll dunk the ball and he'll scream or yell, and then people like he gives so much passion and heart.
I crossed someone over the other day. That's not me.
He got the old Westbrook back.
And then
He'll
and
hit
then
it
for the next
go on the backboard.
and the
I'm not
next
gonna lie.
3 possessions is
Once
just horrible.
the popular thing to say is we got the old version of you back, you fell off.
Or
I hit a crossover step back on someone the other day. That is not me. I still did it though. It happens sometimes.
I think he done knocked more nachos out of what's it called? Floor Cedar's hands. His teammates. I just see some bad.
Here's the problem with Russell Westbrook is that he can be good in the right environment, and LA is not that environment because he was pretty good in Washington. But the thing is he good enough that you want to cater a team to him at this point?
No.
And the answer is no.
he's never been at that.
I cater like a nice seat.
Never.
He's never been at
I don't even watch basketball. I don't really cater.
I'm not going there. See, this is the difference between a hater and a non-Westbrook hater.
Why would you ever cater?
No, you only cater
I
to
would watch the
superstars.
NFL.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Russell
not.
Westbrook was a superstar.
I'm not catering a team to somebody who
I'm
I
just
don't
trying to
think.
avoid the group chat that comes after me every once in a while.
Yeah, no, like
I'm not trying to.
They
cater
tried
him.
catering
in the
after
locker
him.
room.
They tried it. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
What they
not.
say to him in the locker
You know,
room?
and it's so sad that it's not sad, but like Chris Paul went. Let me not say nothing, man. It is what it is, bro.
I'm not catering a team to someone that I
If
don't
you slander
think can win
Chris Paul, we're going to be talking for a
No,
while.
I was gonna say he did a great job but yeah, Chris Paul just really illustrated to me what longevity at the point guard position looks like.
Yeah,
Westbrook is doing quite
they did
opposite.
quite opposite because the fall off for Russ is kind of crazy. But yeah, I don't know why Russ is like. A part of me understands it, but the other part is like, bro, like you know what this is, bro. Like you know the internet, and then you participated in it when Kevin Durant left and called him cupcake. So I don't understand like why you're acting crazy. Like nigga took photos of.
You probably thought it was sweet going on these super teams.
Yeah.
Went over to LA, got smoked for a season.
Which isn't that crazy though?
Yeah,
Because like when Kevin Durant went to go form his super team, he participated and called him cupcake.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah, now he's on the super team. Now he getting that smoke, and he's like, bro, no, I can't. I don't fuck with this.
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
like, bro, like
Yeah, it's because he joined the 2013 Lakers instead of the 2017
That's why
Warriors.
I've been trying to tell you though. Kevin Durant held it down considering the amount of criticism he was getting, bro. He shot his little burner tweet shots
They
out.
won, though.
Yeah, and they won.
But see
They're
that,
not-
but that's
Westbrook's
but
not
that
about to win, so
but-
he's taking all this criticism.
But so that's the
He's not gonna
reality.
win.
But
No,
that's
he's
the
doing
reality.
good.
If they were winning, A,
he's-
not too many people are probably saying this, and B, he wouldn't care. He wouldn't care.
Yeah, if they were winning and he did bad though, that'd actually be worse than what's happening right now.
I don't
If they
know
were
about that.
winning and his plus
I don't know
minus
about
was
that. That'd be less
awful,
attention.
Yeah, it'd be less. It'd be less.
I don't know.
can you imagine you're on an NBA team right now, and every time you sit out, your team starts. It's like a my career game. Every time you sit out, bro, your team is fucking fantastic. The opposite of my career.
Yeah, but like the fan base in general would be less angry. They'd be like, "Yeah, Russ
I
is
can
not
see
good,
that.
but like we're not going to worry about attacking him because we're good."
Yeah, but even like when the Lakers were going on their run and Danny Green was like missing everything, like he was getting heat for being like the sore.
For sure, but it
player
would
on
have
the
been
team.
worse.
But
if that
imagine
team
if they
was
lost.
fucking
Yeah,
awful.
imagine if they lost when Danny Green missed like a bad game.
But they lost like battles though, like games.
But imagine if they lost a whole series because
Imagine if
Danny
they
Green
lost the
couldn't.
war.
Yeah,
If they
exactly.
lost the war, he would have
tough.
never been able to show his face in LA again.
Tight
He'd
shit.
be like Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons has always been that player, but it just got worse, and he lost a series that they should not have lost. And so now it's so bad that it's like, bro, I can't even
Literally
play that anymore.
everybody picked Philly to win that series.
Yeah.
Man, this shit was crazy.
Yeah, you know he's not going to play in that game either. I don't know if you know this. Like in 2 more days,
Yeah,
they
I heard.
play against the Sixers, and he's like, I'm not playing that game.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't, I
nigga,
don't,
wrist
I don't
injury.
blame him.
You're a bitch.
I wouldn't do that shit.
I don't care, nigga. He's a bitch. He's a bitch. He's a bitch.
Say,
Some
hey John,
people are
put it on
allowed to
those
be
camera real
bitches.
quick.
I've
Say
said
it one more
this.
time.
I've said this on stream. I don't know if that's on me or not.
It is.
I think Ben Simmons is a bitch for. I genuinely believe. I think he's faking a mental thing just to get out of games. I genuinely believe that, and I've said that on stream.
I disagree, but I'm not going to get into a whole thing about it. I'd rather not.
What if his therapist comes out and is like, "No, guys, Ben Simmons really was going through things."
So why? So all right, we gotta go to it.
I don't know.
Fine.
Therapist coming out to talk about someone's issues. It's crazy.
Yeah, it would be crazy.
Dude, it's confidential. You're not allowed to talk about that shit.
Yeah.
That's the funny part. That'd be hilarious.
But going
Therapist
back,
holds a press conference.
no, therapist. Yeah, stop. All right, but then also going back to the other thing. Yeah, I feel like if it wasn't for this and playback, I would probably. I was kind of. I felt like I was
a wild tangent.
Yeah, that was a very wild tangent. If it wasn't for this and playback, because I felt like I was kind of going in that rift of like, man, I feel like I'm just consuming. I'm forcing myself to consume too much basketball almost to like feel that void of like I just need to do this.
My
but
God, I have to watch a Thunder Magic game just so I know what I'm talking about.
Oh no, I've never done that.
Well, I
if the team trash,
I know you don't watch games, Low.
I feel it necessary to talk shit about those teams. So like I have to watch them in order to talk shit about them.
True.
No.
What do you hate about the Magic?
Well, I actually kind of fuck with the Magic weirdly, just because there's a lot of young players I like. Cole Anthony, Franz Wagner.
I do fuck with Wagner.
Wendell Carter, because he was in Chicago and I believed in Wendell when he was in Chicago and everyone fucking hated him and he's been really good in Orlando.
You know y'all lost that trade, right?
Yeah, well, yes and no, because Vucevic is the reason DeMar signed with the Bulls, so it's like a yes, we lost the trade, but I'm still doing it.
If you believe that, I guess.
No, bro.
They
DeMar
were
DeRozan
teammates
is
in college.
I guess.
I don't care. It does not matter. There's no one will ever sign a team because of
Okay, fuck
Vucevic.
y'all.
Stop.
Yeah, nobody's saying, "Oh, I can't wait to go play with Big Vooch."
They literally
I'm
have
just fucking-
talked about it multiple. They said it. DeMar
He
said
was
in the
all-
interview.
No, he's just risen him up.
DeMar also said he's supposed to play in LA, but they didn't want him. And then he also just said today he's supposed to play with the Clippers, and it didn't work out with them. So y'all were his third
Bro,
option.
he's just saying that to make Vooch feel good because he don't.
I didn't say it wasn't the third. Our third option. His
third option.
Yeah.
Y'all third option.
Yeah, and we're about to win 50 games. I don't give a shit. I don't need to be first.
We're about to lose 50 games.
Yeah, you are. And you wouldn't have if y'all actually signed him. Thanks for Caruso too.
Tough. But yeah, I feel like I'm at a place right now where it's a healthy balance between everything to where it doesn't feel forced anymore.
Yeah, and when it's
I feel like-
playoff time, I'm locked in for playoff time for,
For
sure.
sure.
It's especially. I think this year is going to be one of the greatest playoffs.
They need to make the
ever.
regular season shorter, right?
Yeah,
And the in-season tournament. I said it.
But there is an in-season tournament.
I don't.
I
really,
think
I don't
it's
really
end.
understand what
I'm
the
sorry,
point of
I'm
that
sorry.
would be, but there are two lulls of the season, and it's like the last month before the trade deadline, and then the last month before the playoffs
Wait.
start.
Well, I like to watch soccer on my free time, yeah? Sorry, I've been working on my accent. Was it good, though?
What the fuck was
What
that?
did you just
Okay,
say?
I'm British, yeah? Innit? Yes, bro.
Are you having like a panic attack right now? What?
No, the reason I say that, though, is because if you watch soccer, football,
What the?
they have in-season tournaments all the time, and people that watch it, their dicks get rock hard, and if their dick is 8 inches,
Did not have to give me
if their dick is 8 inches, it definitely goes to 12 during those tournaments because
So
they are
you're telling
excited.
you're telling me you turn on a tournament and you look in the crowd and it's just boners.
Correct? Everybody.
But I think this was going to happen this year too. I think
And it's a
there'll be
brilliant
bunch of
idea.
bonus.
Sponsors will get involved. They'll make money. And you can have the same amount of games. It's just the tournament's going to have more significance.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, my dick is gonna get hard when the Lakers get bounced out in the play-in and I upload a video.
Are you sure they're going to be in the play-in?
If they don't, my dick will be even harder. Because that video that I'm uploading is getting a million. I don't
Not
care.
making it- they're not making
That
the
video's
playoffs?
getting a million. That video's getting a million.
Video talking about the traded line when you talked about the Lakers at the end. That's just like one of the most entertaining
All right, you then,
basketball
yeah.
reactions I've ever seen. Like, it was so good.
Well, on my second channel?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like you were so fucking pissed off, but you were getting jokes off, but you were too pissed off to realize you were making jokes.
You're so emotional.
It was good.
I love calling niggas emotional too.
Yeah.
I love
Even though I'm
watching. I
emotional.
love watching, and I have the same shit because my subscribers for a long time loved it whenever I talked about the Bulls because we get passionate about that shit because it's our team. So watching someone have a mental breakdown about their basketball team is extremely entertaining. It's not entertaining in your shoes. Like I was like, fuck y'all for loving me ranting about Jim Boylan every week, but
Interesting.
good entertainment.
How do you feel about Kenny, King of the Fourth Quarter, getting shown a lot of love by the Bulls organization?
They good?
You feel good about
Do
it?
you want me to hate on it?
No, personally, well, that could have been a take of yours.
That'd be a crazy take.
Yo, fuck Kenny, the nicest man I've ever
No,
met.
he is. But the reason I say that though is because there's not many teams that go out their way to do stuff like that. So I think the Bulls organization is unique in that way.
Yeah, they need to hit me up if they're going to do it for Kenny.
Facts.
But I don't think there's any other organization that has like like a identifiable fan who also like creates content.
Yeah, it's not. Well, on the scale of Kenny,
you remember he said I be plugging myself for bitches. He plugs himself. I see.
No. I just thought
trying to
that
get a
you
deal with
saying
the
that
rappers.
was a lob, but like I wasn't thinking that.
I
well,
saw it.
specific NBA content. Like, there's not a lot of
Yeah,
like
NBA creators.
about
Yeah, my
Kenny?
bad. Yeah, NBA content creators.
people lump-
quarter getting that deal with the Bulls.
Bro, every NBA YouTuber has a team they're affiliated with, bro.
Yeah, but
he-
like we're not big enough. Kenny is.
And also, I don't self promote myself as a
Bro,
Laker
ain't Mike,
fan as much
wasn't
as
Mike
he does.
Krezemba a Bulls fan, or is he?
You tell
Yeah.
me. What do you think he is?
Kind
A
of
Bulls fan.
Okay.
Yeah. But the reason I say that is because he was on the top of the world a couple years ago.
But he never promoted and positioned himself as a Bull fan.
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
He
I'm not
didn't,
going to
no.
say anything in particular because he follows me on Twitter, but there's reasons.
What are those reasons? Talk to me.
Whoa, what? There's reasons.
Hey, Rusty, how do you feel about
No.
what's his name?
What are those reasons?
Wait.
What are those reasons?
No, I don't mean like anything bad morally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What were you about to say, John?
No. What were you about to say, Rusty?
No, okay. Mike Krezemba's content is cool, but like it's mostly because he was ahead of the curve.
So
Okay, I see.
you
I
think
agree
he
with
didn't
you.
innovate type shit?
Yeah, like I just mean like if Mike Krezemba came onto the scene now, not so much would it really work to the extent that it has, but he was there first and he did the what if thing
I
first.
slightly disagree because I don't know how many people would have put that much time in what ifs.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like the what ifs is kind of what spawned NBA YouTube to the scale that it is.
Fair. Uh-huh.
But that also applies to most pioneers of any industry, though. Like Chris Move
Yeah.
coming out now, like people are not going to
You
be
already see what
impressed.
he would be doing.
But Chris Move coming out when he did because nobody else was doing it was
Yeah, but my point is like Mike Krezemba, you're talking about like a big NBA YouTuber being a fan of the team. Like he gets that credit from originally, but like in terms of relevance now, it's not. He's not touching Kenny.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, Kenny does have so many
And
channels.
that's not even a huge knock on Krezemba because no one's doing that.
Yeah, no one's
Other than, like,
is Kenny
maybe-
the biggest person in the
By far.
NBA space?
I think
Maybe
How
if
about,
what's his
by far.
name?
Who's the guy with the very simple thumbnail that has millions of
Yeah, I
views?
know.
High Roller?
If
Yeah.
he was more of a
I
public
don't-
persona,
he's
could be,
not. Yeah,
but
he's
he's not. Like it'd be like if like Chris Move is like really behind the scenes. If he wanted to be more face forward, that would have a different result. But like Jimmy High Roller is really behind the scenes for the most part. Like
Yeah.
we know what he looks like, but like you don't see him very often.
Yeah, I mean, just to bring it back to me, the Raptors have showed me love and stuff like that.
Calm down, nigga.
They give me tickets and things of that nature.
I was about to troll.
Yo,
How do
mean-
you feel about that Canadian YouTuber? His name was
It's me,
Special
Agent Zero.
He had
Yeah.
a commercial with Scotty Barnes.
Oh, I did,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? And I feel
saw
like
that.
I love Atlanta Hawks so much. But like, how you feel about that? You feel like the Hawks should show more love to like YouTubers that show a lot of love to them.
The Hawks actually do show a lot of love to me.
Oh, but
Why?
Yeah. Well, I live in Atlanta now. Like every time I go in the building, it's
Like if
unreal.
anyone working with the Bulls organization wants to hook me up with some playoff tickets, I will not complain about that.
But to even answer your question, I think it's
complain
amazing
either.
because at
Don't
this
matter
point,
the team.
oh my gosh, don't matter to see. Because at this point, Kenny, I've said this numerous times. I'll continue to give him his flowers. I don't really care. At this point, Kenny is definitely like trailblazing and like creating the path as we.
I mean, I tell him anytime that I can that to me he's the blueprint.
For sure.
If I'm trying to figure out what
that
I'm
is a
supposed to do.
fire ass nickname. I'm gonna take it and apply it to somebody.
But literally, if I'm
You're nuts, nigga.
No, I'm calling somebody that.
You gonna take somebody else's nickname and give it to somebody
Yeah, bro,
else?
that's a fire nickname. I'm about to give that to somebody.
I didn't realize I was doing anything
Like,
good.
Who?
Goddamn, I don't know, like fucking
Who called me that?
Jadeon on Twitch. Bro, he went from 2,000 live viewers to 20,000 live viewers in 1 month flat. Now he must be the blueprint. No cap. That's a.
I don't know.
Yes, that's what he did. I was.
Yeah.
I don't
watched
know,
that
but I don't
shit.
know if that would be considered out.
Yeah,
but
the-
for Kenny, I see moves that he makes. I'm like, I'm about to make that move.
Yeah.
type shit. So
You know what pissed me off?
you
is
read
he-
his blueprint.
Yeah, he launched his second channel, like which is basically now his main channel.
Yep.
And where it's more like reaction based stuff. He did that like a week before I was planning on launching mine, so it made me look like I was copying him. I actually had an original idea. It just didn't fucking matter.
I don't give a fuck. I'm copying Kenny. I don't
Yeah,
give a fuck.
you should.
Yeah,
You're not gonna outclass. It's not like it's real competition for him. He's gonna do fine.
You're basically saying competition for Kenny. Like you definitely not even in the same level.
I'm gonna lie to myself.
Rusty, you think
and
he's
say
like in
that,
the same level, like in terms of like just videos?
I'll be real. I'm not nice enough to earn the audience that Kenny has. Like the reason why Kenny is as big as he is, on top of like just being talented, is that everybody likes him. It's very easy to like Kenny because he likes everybody else. He's extremely nice. Every time I've interacted with him, I'm like, damn, that dude's nice.
What if you didn't play the villain role though?
I'm not playing the villain, but I'm also not playing the hero.
I'll play the villain.
So you just think Lo is?
I know.
You already do.
So what I'm gathering is like Lo is less likable on average.
Absolutely.
than Kenny.
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Yeah.
It's not even an insult. Everyone's less likable than Kenny.
But like
No,
a
but
lot
I'm
though.
like one of the
But you're especially-
least likely likable.
Yeah.
Which is odd. I don't really say anything crazy on Twitter.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
I don't think it quite warrants the response. I'm not with the fat shaming shit, but
Yeah, John. And
this is gonna sound crazy. I almost appreciate you because I would get fat shamed more if not.
that's
You basically his like shield. Like here's fat shield.
Yeah, like I'm like 50 pounds overweight, but that gets I don't have
That's
to worry
nothing
about
compared to
that.
him. Basically,
I wasn't gonna say that.
No, we've been beefing though. He calls me broke.
Well, are you?
yes.
I'm not really broke, but
No, you're broke. Nigga, you're broke.
I'm not broke.
I mean, you guys are the ones who pay him, so whose fault is that?
well, if he
Still
spends
him.
it all,
He's still broke.
yeah, it'd definitely be his
Still
fault.
him.
But like, that's why I call him. Well, no, I was calling him a fat boy before that. But I wasn't like, I wasn't really going hard. Now I'm going hard. That's how bubble baths came about.
Well, if you're poor and he's fat, but you guys are calling each other that, I think that's fair game.
Okay,
Yeah, for sure.
So it's not me because I'm a nice person. Like, outside, am I nice?
No, you're
the
not.
best man. You're the nicest. He's a nice
You've been a
fucking
bully
guy.
since 12th grade.
Nah, he's just saying that because he's been bullied since you was able to be bullied. Like,
Were you his
pre-K?
bully?
Nah, he's
no.
60.
Oh
too
yeah, I
old.
forgot about
I'm
that.
way too old.
I forgot he's an old man.
Yeah, he's two. And then you, how old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
6 decades younger than you.
Oh, okay.
So 0? You just said he was 60.
He doesn't know what he doesn't know what it means.
He's 0 years old.
Just
All
saying
right.
things. But yeah, like Lo is getting back on topic, just less likable, just in general than Kenny is what we're leaving.
I don't
with.
know what you're saying is like this is an insult. I'm less likable. You're less likable. John is less likable.
Yeah, but
Everybody is
Lo
less likable than
specifically,
Kenny.
bringing it back on topic is just
He's less likable.
because like we're talking about people in the NBA space, and obviously you can't talk on yourself because like I guess you could, but not to reasonable accuracy.
I don't think I'm explicitly likable or unlikable. I think I fall right in the middle.
Actually, I hear a lot of people say crazy shit about you. No cap.
Such as?
So you're saying
Like,
he's
they
like
think your
less
takes are
likable than he
horrible.
thinks?
Oh, I know.
okay.
But like, what about me as like a
Oh,
personality?
no. They just think your takes are horrible.
What's some takes you've heard that the people saying horrible? Let's not bring up the Luka Trey one. That one's dead water. I was 18.
No.
It doesn't count.
No, the something you said about like James Harden and being a playmaker or something like that.
What you think James Harden's a playmaker?
And then something
Yeah,
else you said
he
about
is.
about the Boston Celtics before they went on this stretch. That they
But
went
talk
on.
to me about this Luka Trae Young one. What was that take?
Oh, when I was 18, so it doesn't count. We all agree it doesn't count.
I was 18.
Everyone
How old are you
universe.
now?
I'm 22, just turned.
Damn.
When I was 18, damn. Oh, this motherfucker! I just got it. You did the Kevin Hart thing.
All right, bro.
Do you think I was older?
No, I didn't even hear what you
How old
said.
do I
I was just
look?
waiting to say, damn.
How old do I look?
You could be goddamn fucking 20 or 28.
I appreciate that. There's a bit with my audience calling me old. That's why I'm asking.
Oh no, you
I
could, it
thought you
ranges.
were- you were
I think
in
people
on
just say
that.
that because of your facial hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And I look way worse without it. So I'd rather look 30 and attractive than fucking.
But tell me, Luka.
Yeah, tell me that take.
When I was
Before we get to
18,
juicy
and
questions.
mind you, I am not a draft person. I don't know why I tried to pretend to be a draft person back then, but I did. But the tweet, and it's infamous, there's literally been articles written about it,
No.
was Luka. Imagine thinking that Luka and Trey are legit top 5 prospects.
Man.
And then I followed that tweet up with like who I would take top 5, and in that list was Mo Bamba and Kevin Knox.
Wow. That is a top tier awful take.
Yeah, it's
You
the
should
worst
print
take I've
it
ever
out
had
and
by
put it
a
on your
mile.
wall.
It's fucking awful.
Yeah, but you've grown from that.
You should frame it actually.
I think in general my takes are much more mild. Like I used to be way more like throwing out hot takes and shit, like trying to say the most controversial shit possible. Now I'm not really. My most controversial take that I still believe to this day is that John Stockton is the most overrated player of all time, and it's not close.
We on the same page. All right. So then, all right. Going on to these juicy questions, man.
Juicy questions. We got
Who's the
questions.
worst NBA YouTuber?
Rebound.
Oh, well, he agrees actually.
Who's
Who's the best?
Don't say yourself. You can't say yourself. He's gonna say Kenny.
Damn, you thought I was gonna say myself. I don't know. That's a tough question. I don't watch it as much as I used
You
to.
gotta put the mic in your mouth, dog.
Fuck. I don't watch it as much as I used to. It would have been the NBA Storyteller, but he stopped uploading, so it's kind of hard to say him. His shit was easily the best. After that, I mean, you know what? I'm going to say, as of recently, the only content that I'm watching every time is B-Soul's rebrand with TSO Sage. It's like good content. Like they have very good chemistry, so the reaction shit is actually really good. When I first saw that brand, I was like, bro, this channel's tanking. They're done. Like, it's like B-Soul just threw away his career. But no, views. Views are the highest they've been, and it's the most entertaining shit. But you know what? My actual answer is Funky Diabetic, because I've watched Funky Diabetic since he was doing 2K15 My Leagues, and that guy like has not changed his content one bit in the last 5 or 7 years.
You still doing my jams?
No, he's not. But like he just like
He literally uploads a photo and then just talks over
I'm
it.
talking about the topic. That's it. No music in the background.
That's the best?
The photo won't even be cropped. But his actual knowledge and what he has to say is good. And like I've listened to this guy talk about basketball.
Oh, so you're more of like a knowledge-based person.
Yeah, I've listened to this guy talk about basketball for 7 years.
Damn.
So I got him to follow me back on Twitter. That was pretty dope. Like, he's the reason I started YouTube. So I should go out on my way to shout him out.
Type shit. That's fire. That's fire.
Jesus, what's the horniest moment you ever had? And I guess it will probably be you busting a nut in gym.
No, that's like the most gross, horny thing of my entire life.
You've done something hornier than that?
Well, I mean, I guess would the horniest moment of my life not just be the best sex of my life?
No. Like you were so horny that you did something that
I wouldn't do normally.
That you wouldn't normally do just to bust a nut.
I guess it would be that then.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Good.
That tops the list.
All right. So now that you've gotten to know yourself a little bit more, what are the top 5 things you look for in a woman now?
Oh, we're still doing this?
Yeah, I'm assuming that list changed.
I don't even remember what the list was before.
All right, that's even better.
Fuck.
So probably entirely different now.
I mean, the only thing that's probably different now is like it has to be dominant in bed. That's about it.
So is that number 1 on the list?
No,
That'd be a crazy number 1.
no, but like it is a requirement. Like,
So it's like 5th.
it's definitely on the list. Let's put it that way. But
All right, John, dominant in the bed.
So that's first one.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Communication and all that.
Communication. Oh, because she gotta communicate the safe word. Okay, all right, cool.
Why does it all have to be about domination?
What's your safe word?
Yeah, do you have safe words?
We're just red. You just say red.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Like it's a red, green, yellow, and all that shit.
Yeah.
So, but you do have safe words. You had safe
He
words.
just
I
said
guess.
it. He just said a safe word.
Yeah,
I guess so.
red.
Someone put a knife to your neck. I definitely got a safe word.
I mean, I've never. Well, I consented to having a knife put to my neck. I knew it was going to happen.
Oh, you did?
Do you think she's going to put a knife to my neck without telling me?
Oh no, you say she went from nails and then all of a sudden a
Yeah,
knife.
she was fucking with me initially with the nails. Like,
That got you harder?
Oh. Did it?
I don't know. I don't really remember being particularly hard or not, because I was thinking I was more just. I didn't think I was particularly interested in it.
How about this? Here's a better question before we wrap that up. What is one of the scenarios where you had to say the safe word?
I haven't had one yet.
Okay, you haven't. Okay, good. All right.
I'm pretty adventurous. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try anything once.
Okay.
You're not gonna say the safe word to that day you scream?
Okay. All right. Let's wrap up this fucking top 5 list.
If I fucking scream, something's gone wrong. Like, it's hard to get me to scream even for things that are not that.
That's not as funny, but it sounds funny because she said something that went wrong.
All right.
Just vibing with the person. Like, I don't know how you take that, but like you need I need chemistry, compatible, all that shit.
All right. So compatible, dominating in bed, communication. 2 more. One of the best top 5s.
Driven.
Ambitious. All right.
Ambitious for sure, because like people who don't like, I'm fully fucked the idea of a housewife. hate that idea. I could not imagine a worse scenario to me.
Do you like cooking?
Ass up and go get it.
Do you like cooking?
No, fuck cooking too. But like,
Hire a chef.
Sure.
shit.
I just don't want. I don't want you just chilling in my house all day while I pay for it. Like,
Type shit.
you get a job, pay for part of the rent. I don't care.
Have you ever dated somebody that was like that?
No. Well, I haven't done much dating to begin with.
You should try it.
So dominating in bed, like choking the shit out of you, and then we really need one. We need one more. We need one more.
I know. I'm trying to think. They probably have to have similar taste in like media and music to me.
Like you said, what in music?
Media and music.
Like, what is that taste?
Similar movies, like similar taste in music.
But what is that? Just so we can kind of
like rock and punk rock and shit like that.
Punk rock. You listen to MGK or is he a fraud?
I do not listen to that pedo.
Oh,
Whoa.
I did not know. That's
Whoa,
what
I did
he
not
is.
know that.
No.
Whoa, I did
I
not
just
know
heard the new
that.
song with Lil Wayne. That's why I asked.
Yeah, he had some comment from when Eminem's daughter was like 12, calling her hot when he was an adult.
What the fuck?
You didn't know that?
No.
Did not know that.
By the way, fact check that before posting this podcast. So I don't get a slander case.
Okay.
Hey, Kayla.
I'm 90% sure that's true.
Jesus.
I'll go for you
Okay.
right now.
All right. So
You come for confirming.
I don't know what the last part is.
I definitely have to go on incognito for these.
Similar music taste. I don't know. What
Similar taste in music and media. So just put similar taste.
Yeah, similar taste.
okay, similar taste in music.
Like if I put on my music and she's not gonna fuck with it, or she wants to listen to like country and shit.
Yeah.
This is titled
Get the fuck out of my car.
Why You Shouldn't Love Machine Gun Kelly. That's the title of the fucking article. That is crazy.
And I also just don't like his music, so it's even more reason not to like him.
True.
No, I don't see nothing about Eminem, but there is some cases up there.
Yeah, there was other stuff too. That's just the one
there's
that I
more than
remember
one.
off the top of my head. And there was some clip from him on a game show where it was like, I don't care if she's 15, 16. He has like a redneck accent that I've never heard from him before. I was
Bro,
like,
I don't want to read this, but
yeah.
that is insane shit
Do we
to
want?
say.
I can read it.
Yeah, this video is making no money anyway.
I wish. Okay, if this is a quote, don't
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 niggas
take
gonna
this out
clip
of
this out of
context.
context.
I wish 13, 14, 15-year-old girls were allowed to be hot so I wouldn't feel like such a creep when I look at them. I'm still 19. That's from Machine Gun Kelly. What year is that?
That was in 2013. No, it says 06, April 10.
So it's 2010, but still.
So he was. Wait, how old was he with that?
19.
He's still saying pedo shit.
Oh my god. Okay, all right. Any final words?
The Toronto Raptors need to start winning. There's just no way around it.
Y'all are falling in the standings.
Yeah.
John,
Nah, I'm good. Gucci.
you gotta hurry up, right?
Where you got to go, John?
I got a mission to complete.
Just say sex.
Huh?
You can say sex.
Just trying to get ass.
Yeah.
No, it's a mission. It's not guaranteed. I got to
Missionary?
Anyway,
Huh? No, the otter.
it's been a while since you said that.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for bringing
That's
that
my
back.
emotes. My emotes is otter.
I saw that actually.
You saw that?
I saw that.
You saw them spamming
I saw
otters?
that. I
That's
saw
my
that.
sex position.
Okay.
Okay. For you.
Say good for you.
I prefer reverse cowgirl, but you teach their own.
Okay. All right. We should start asking people that. What's their favorite sex position, and just to see if like how many niggas get anywhere near close to the otter.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't think niggas know what the otter, but the otter is like.
Just chest
But
to
you
chest,
say you
cowgirl.
like to be lazy, so it's like you got to do a little work, but it's not that much work. But you on your back, and you kind of like you on your back, and you holding her in front, and you can either let her do some work while you holding her, or you can use your legs and thrust up.
I hate that he's actually showing it back there.
Yeah, that's why they put the camera.
I didn't hear the fucking cheers.
You should try. You should
Yeah,
try one day.
on that
Let me know how it
note,
goes.
man.
Just tweet me about it. Tweet me about it. I'll put her in the
my
otter.
Yo, shout out to all my podcast people out there. Thank y'all for rocking with us, strong, for another episode of Peer to Peer. All audio platforms, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Continue to rate us a 5-star. Shout out to my YouTube people as well. Make sure you click all the links in the description. Definitely a story on the uncut, uncensored version is probably going to make it over there this episode because fuck. And then also before you do all that, man, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to join
Naughty gang, 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 gang.
Man.
Naughty gang, 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 gang. There you have it.
Hey, I like it a little bit, a little bit
man.
more. Yeah.
You know, everyone that gets it wrong, they got to go one-on-one in the dark versus low.
I don't know what kind of one-on-one that entails.
Whatever you want it to be, man.
Okay. I don't want it to be anything.
Oh, it's going to be one of them.
And on that note, man, we thank y'all again as always. Word of mouth people. Y'all continue to show us love. And until next time, man, we'll see you all later. Peace.